Well. Welcome back to the West Ham Network for another match day build-up. West Ham take on Manchester United in the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, after a disappointing loss in the Premier League at the weekend. Still and Matt join myself, Anton, for the match day live. It's not a match day build-up, it's a match day live. Still, you've got some team news.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the video together, but you know what?
There's a drum roll.
I almost called this when I was looking. Two debuts, Areola and Krul, which I think is good. The back line, where'd that go? The back line, Fredericks, Diop, Dawson and Johnson. I kind of called that. I thought that would happen. But I wonder how Dawson's going to play, or I wonder how someone else is going to play, because then we've got Noble and Krul, then Lanzini, Yarmolenko and Masuaku. And then, surprisingly, Antonio up front.
Ooh.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Twist on the end.
Yeah,
so... go for that team again, quick.
So, Areola in goal. The back four, Fredericks, Diop, Dawson and Johnson. The holding two, Noble and Krul. And then the front three, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Masuaku, with Antonio up front.
You know what? I'm only upset about one player in that team.
Yarmolenko.
Yeah,
likewise. I would be inclined to agree.
And just to get it confirmed, that is the official confirmed team news. That's
just dropped.
No, it's not.
Oh, isn't it?
Bowen is in the team
instead of
Antonio.
Bowen's in the team instead of Antonio.
So there we go.
There we go.
So the information I've been given by a certain source.
Unless Antonio just got injured.
So what we've got here is Areola, Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson, Masuaku, Krul, Noble, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, and Bowen. Antonio doesn't make the bench. I don't think Antonio was going to start. I think there was probably just an error there, which is probably why we reserve on the side of caution for the starting lineup. So Bowen starts instead of Antonio. Backline, Areola makes his debut. What's your thoughts? Happy with that?
Had to happen. Had to.
The thing for me is that if you look at the picture, but if you look at the way that they've listed the players on the team sheet, that looks like a back five.
Well, that's why I was asking about Masuaku. I wasn't sure what role Masuaku would play.
I don't know if you've got the picture up yet, but that looks like the way they've listed it still is Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson, Masuaku.
But that would then suggest that Johnson is playing in a back three.
Well, it looks like Johnson's playing right centre back. It looks like.
I would potentially tend to agree with you, with that, with the way they've listed that.
So I would.
I don't think Johnson will play in a back three. I think it's going to be
they've written it. It's just, for me, that's the way they've written it. I don't think. I thought it would make sense. Because the way they've written that looks like it's either a 5-2-3 or a 5-3-2.
I think it's a 4-2-3-1. I think it's a straight 4-2-3-1.
It's only because the way they've written it, because obviously West Ham never do it in number. If they did it in numerical order, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But the fact they've gone Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson, Masuaku tells me that that's the order they're playing.
No. Unless, you're not going to get Masuaku playing in the back line. And the only way you're going to get Masuaku playing is if he plays further up front or in a formation of five. I
think he's left wing back.
You're not going to get. I cannot see Johnson playing as a.
Well, he's played holding.
We need to remember though, we are talking about David Moyes here.
Yeah,
what game was it last season? Johnson came on off the bench as a holding midfielder.
Well, then who's your back three? Who's your back three?
Johnson, Diop, and Dawson.
No, well, that's what. Yeah, I'm saying there's no way Johnson's playing as in a back three.
Well, what I'm saying is if he's played him as a holding midfielder, why would you not try him as right at the back three?
No, can't see it. I reckon it's a 4-2-3-1. I reckon it's a 4-2-3-1.
There's a starting lineup for you, so.
So if you see what I mean when I read it, they've not. If they'd written it, Fredericks, Diop, Dawson, Johnson, I'm like, yeah, it's a back four. But the fact they've written Fredericks, Johnson, Diop, Dawson,
yeah, the way they write it doesn't necessarily mean it's the way it's going to be. I think he's going for the tried and tested. I think he knows the 4-2-3-1 is our better option. I cannot see, not saying that he can't do it, but I cannot see him experimenting with Johnson playing as a centre back. You know, if he wanted a five at the back, he would have gone Diop, Dawson, Ogbonna.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think he would have. Well, if you look at the rest of the team,
or he would have gone for one of the youngsters, or one of the youngsters.
Player that isn't that right? The only player that started at the weekend that started today is Bowen. He's changed. Every other player didn't start.
Yeah.
So maybe he doesn't want to start at centre back. Maybe he wants to because they're both on the bench. Maybe
but why not use one of the youngsters then? If you want a centre back, why not go for Baptiste, who he's talked about? He's talked about Baptiste being part of the squad, etc. You know how he wants him to be part of the squad. If you want to go for a five at the back with three centre backs, why not pick back? You know,
but still, he doesn't really tend to do. The thing is, I think that Moyes is using this game as a mixture of. I said it today when I was talking to a Man United fan I was talking to at work today. I was like, Moyes is going to use maybe a late change. Maybe a late change. That's just what's come through. I don't know. Just waiting to hear what that potentially could be. But the thing is that Moyes may use this as circumstances where he's going to try and test a few things. Now, if he's got
then why not? Then why not test?
No, I know that, but he doesn't do that. He doesn't. You could say that about when we played Creswell in the centre back position. Why are we not? Why did they not bring in a?
When he played, he was left of a back three. When you never
was left of a back three, so he's got. And then Johnson's a right-sided player, but he plays him out in the left. Fredericks is a right back, but he plays up forwards. It's this it's the kind of Moyes thing, and part of me is a bit like Masuaku doesn't really suit in a 4-4-2.
No, absolutely he doesn't. Yeah, but which is why I reckon that Masuaku will play one of the three behind the front man. That makes sense. It would make sense if he had two centre backs. That would also make sense. Three centre backs where Masuaku will play as a wing back. That would also make sense. But other than that, I don't know, lads. I reckon it's a 4-2-3-1. I really do.
Listen, one player I want to discuss, and I know you briefly mentioned him there, Matt, was Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko starts tonight. I mean, I don't think Moyes was impressed with him. I don't think many of the West Ham fans were impressed with him at the weekend when he came on as a substitute against Manchester United. He looked a bit lackadaisical. He looked like he really wasn't chasing down balls.
He looked like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he looked interested.
But he starts tonight. I mean, what does this mean?
Saloon?
Last chance is.
I would say the same thing again. Like, I don't want to be, because I know we done a preview last night, and you could tell I wasn't up for it at all. I was like, yeah. Right. If you go back to last year, was it the FA Cup or the League Cup when we lost away at Man United? Was it away at Man United? Was that the League Cup last year? And Yarmolenko started up front, and he was literally a waste of space. That was the game that Mipu came on the 70th minute and then got subbed off on like the 110th or whatever. Like, if he's not interested for 70 minutes then, and he wasn't interested for 15 minutes on Sunday, and that's why I was tempted to say it might be a 5 at the back, purely so then you could play Yarmolenko and Bowen up front together. Like, I look at that and go, is it a 5 at the back, a 3 in the midfield, and 2 up front?
Then it's a 4-4-2.
4-4-2. I think
it might be because I cannot for the life of me see Johnson playing as a centre back.
I can do quite easily. It's a Moyes
thing. Let's have a look at the Man United team. It looks like they've made full 11 changes to their starting 11 there. So Matt, do you want to go through that?
Yeah, so Dean Henderson, first start of the season. In the midst of rumours today that he's asked to go out on loan in January because he's not getting the playing time. Lindelof and Bailly as the centre-backs, with Diego Dallo, who is all intents and purposes supposed to be going out the door. Went out on loan last year. Was supposed to go somewhere this summer, sold, but they couldn't get the money, so he didn't go. Telles, left-back, just come back from injury. Matic and... Who's that player behind the comment?
Oh, sorry.
Van der Beek will be the holding players. Sancho on the right, Mata in the middle, Lingard on the left, and Martial up front. So they've stuck to formation and have changed all 11 players. However, there is still an array of expensive talent in them 11 players. Quite a lot of talent.
What do you think still? Lingard comes back, starts again, against West Ham.
Put that up again, mate. Put the link up again. It's
4-2-3-1.
Yeah, and you've got some very decent players in there. You've got Martial, Lingard, and Sancho who can hurt you. Telles has only just come back from injury. Matic is a season pro. Mata, season pro. Lindelof, Bailly.
Sorry, can you stop that comment again?
Yeah, not the best defenders in the world, but they'll do a job. We heard that Jones was meant to start, but he's on the bench, and then
no Ronaldo on the bench.
No Ronaldo, but look at the bench
Carlo.
otherwise. Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka,
McTominay,
Greenwood,
and then Alanga's a kid who's
the kid. It's a team that can hurt you, but I hope we go out and absolutely spank this first 11 tonight. I really do. I think there's a decent team, though. It's a decent team.
It is a very decent team.
I think there's an element of, we all know, and we said this last night, didn't we, Matt, about the squad depth that Manchester United have. So calling upon a player that, could have been top of West Ham's transfer list last transfer window, and he's now starting as this. Yeah, and then, one of the £40 million other players, Sancho, sitting there playing, coming in. I know he's not kind of started off hitting the ground running, but it's going to take a while. But we all know what he's capable of doing. So there's strong squad. But listen, at the end of the day, West Ham brought in cleverly, a decent amount of players, and Areola makes his start today. And I think there's players there. I think what Moyes wants to do is investigate this world of Fredericks and Johnson and what pace they could bring to the side.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Still, just to jump on what you were saying about the lineup,
yeah.
Sky Sports have it as a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Interestingly, they have it with Fredericks at left back.
Oh, okay.
They have Fredericks at left
Johnson
back.
Johnson on the right.
On the right, and then Yarmolenko out wide right, Masuaku out wide left, and Bowen down the middle.
That could work.
So,
that could work.
I would assume
because Johnson. Sorry, mate.
I would assume it'd been the other way round, but Scott, I reckon that Fredericks is playing left back.
I could probably see that. Johnson might provide a bit more cover for Yarmolenko if Oh no, Bowen's playing there.
No, they're saying Yarmolenko's playing on the wing, Bowen's playing up front.
So there we go. Actually, One Football are also reporting Fredericks on left back, Johnson at right back, Masuaku left of a Lanzini and Yarmolenko trio, and Bowen up top.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that makes sense. If Yarmolenko is playing out on the right, which I find strange, just stick him up top for God's sake. Then I can see Johnson being a better cover for Yarmolenko than Fredericks. Fredericks got the pace though, and Fredericks and Masuaku with their pace on the left. I would have thought they'd want to be either side, wouldn't you?
That's what I would have thought to balance out the pace.
Yeah,
because Johnson's not slow, but he's not that lightning quick, is he? Johnson. He's got a good pace for a Premier League right back, but he's no prime Michael Owen, is he? He's not going to sprint away from people. Whereas Fredericks has got that pace, and so has Masuaku.
I'm with you. Yarmolenko aside, that team isn't bad that we've got out there.
But you know what? Yarmolenko's not. I get it. I'm the same. I was disappointed in his performances as of late. However, he's still a West Ham player, and he's still going to want to try and come out. And Moyes will have had a word though. Moyes will have had a word after the weekend. No ifs or buts about it, because there was a couple of times I think the ball was going over to their left hand side, our right hand side as we were watching the game, and Yarmolenko was just walking over. he was literally just walking over, and I think Moyes.
Yeah, and apparently Moyes had a go at him.
Yeah, Moyes will be getting frustrated with that. So you'll be saying to him tonight, here's your opportunity to play your way into this team to potentially cement a position in one of the kind of, either the Premier League if Antonio's not fit, and or the Europa League if, depending on the Antonio situation there.
It's interesting that we were told Antonio's starting and he's now not even on the bench. I really hope.
Yeah, I'm just really hoping that.
I don't think that is, to be honest. I really don't.
Well, the person told he seemed quite confident, and then, when I questioned it, he went maybe a late change. And when you have a late change and you don't even have that late change even on the bench, you've got to start asking questions.
The bench numbers are the same. Like, we're not lacking on the bench.
No, I like the bench. I mean, someone asked about where all the young
smaller.
You what? Sorry.
What I'm saying about the bench is the bench isn't smaller than Man United. We've still got like for like numbers.
Yeah, and we've got we've got decent players on the bench. We've got options.
I'm slightly
got options on the bench.
I would like to see someone like Ogo Flex on the bench.
Yeah, I would have liked to, but they only played the other night. They only played the other night.
Yesterday, but you could have given him 10 minutes at the end. Like, you know what? Even if he was 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go, you could have chucked one of the kids on just to try him out. If Moyes is using this to see what players are like in certain positions.
I guess that's what made his mind up over Meepo last season, isn't it? I still think it was the wrong choice to make.
Let's not even get into that. That was just... I think that was poor. I think everyone agreed all around that was the wrong decision to make.
Another wrong decision by Moyes?
He doesn't make many of them, to be fair, so
Well, it made the wrong decision at the weekend.
I know, but that's like, considering where West Ham are, though, still, he's human. He's going to make a mistake here, there, and everywhere, as every manager has done. Look at where we are. Look at where we are.
Look. I'm picking. I'm being picky, but
you are.
That's why I want us to spank them tonight, because we stood up to a team that is likely to go for the not likely to, is going for the Premier League title this season. We stood up to them toe to toe. We deserve something out of that game. I don't care what anyone says. And we fluffed our lines at the end because of a managerial decision. Noble's got an opportunity now to make amends. He's in the starting lineup tonight. So let's see how mind you, he played really well against them in the cup last season as well.
He did, to be fair.
I remember, so.
Well, I think we know he can still do a job, right?
Yeah.
But he can't, he could probably do a job for us, playing once every 7 days. But I don't think you could play him full bloody 90 minutes once every 3 days, 4 days. I don't think he's got the legs anymore. So, yeah, I have no issues with it.
Yeah. Let's put the lineup. Let's show people the lineup again. I look at that and I just think there's just one question mark. I know I give Masuaku a hard time, but I think with his pace, he's got something to prove. The question mark for me is Yarmolenko. Will he show up tonight? What do you guys think of the two centre backs?
Can I just quickly put a point out here? I've just seen the media sheet. So if you're part of the media team, on the kickoff, you get given the media sheet before you're allowed to actually tell the public until it's officially announced an hour before. But literally on the dot at 6:45, a well-reputable media person from somewhere, ESPN, all that sort of stuff, released the team sheet, and Antonio's name isn't on that team sheet. Now,
right.
I'm trying my best to find if there's any form of way that we think that Antonio could be a late change. I mean, that still doesn't mean that he could have been originally named on the team and then things would have changed. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
Well, I guess we'll find out the weekend, won't we?
I'll be back in I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Cool. What do you make of the back two, the centre backs?
Well, this was a big debate we were having last night, and I did say, you know what, it wouldn't surprise me now if, like, after the last two performances, Zuma's clearly pushed himself up into that first starting Premier League pairing. And I sat there and I was like, is he going to literally switch them both out and go Diop and Dawson, who, to be fair, played particularly well together during the pre-season. You know, when Ogbonna got out injured in pre-season, they had to play together and they'd done quite well then. But I thought he might have left one of them in. I thought maybe Zuma might have still stayed in.
I thought Zuma would have stayed in, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But look, at the end of the day, it's still £25 million worth of centre back sitting there. It's not exactly like you're playing two kids. These are two guys with Premier League. I mean, you know, Dawson's in his 30s. He's had a career of Premier League football. And Diop's still on the rise, but he's still got a few years. He's still got, what, 4 years now Premier League football in him. So, it's still a very experienced centre-back pairing.
Yeah, I think Diop has kind of started to prove himself, and I think he'll relish tonight. It's not Premier League, but this is an opportunity to demonstrate that he's no longer fourth choice central defender. If you recall last season, it was Ogbonna, Balbuena started ahead of him, Dawson started ahead of him. You know, now he's pushing for, if it's of any consolation, he's pushing to say, I'm ready when you need me, you know, and he's at least third choice, you know.
Well, look, I mean, he's still only 24 now, but we've had him for 3 years and he's played 80-odd games. So he's not even at the peak of his career yet. So he's still learning, he's still progressing. Zuma looked like he really enjoyed playing alongside Zuma. Maybe he's progressed and stepping up another level, but I got no options with it. I said the whole team I've got no options with. It's just that one sticking point for me. And I do really think this could be his last chance alone. Like,
yeah,
I reckon Moyes binned off Haller when he wouldn't play the way Moyes wanted.
Yeah,
and for Yarmolenko's performance Sunday, this really could be his
This could be the last shout.
Moment. Yeah.
Howard wanted to blood a few youngsters. Are you upset that not even any youngsters on the bench tonight?
You know what? I'm upset there's not a couple on the bench. I'll say that. I thought you could have probably dropped out two of the first team players. I mean, I'm trying to get the squad back up again. I just want to see the bench again. I could probably pick two guys off the bench that I could say, you know what, they didn't need to travel. The bench, you could have probably... You've got three defenders on the bench. You could have probably left Ogbonna at home.
Yeah.
And then
I've got a sneaky feeling. I've got a sneaky feeling that he might. The reason why he's got so many defenders there is he might go for the back five option at some point during the game. Yeah.
Look, I mean, I would have left one. I would have left Ogbonna and Fornals at home.
Yeah.
And brought two kids.
Long Dark says it'd be nice if Noble scores the winning penalty tonight. Well, I mean, I know it's been discussed to death, but what did you
before we do on that? I've only just literally zoned in and realised he's left Deck and Souček at home.
Yeah, he's not. They're not even on the bench. Yeah,
no. So they're actually finally getting that rest we've been banging on about.
They're getting the rest that they needed. Yeah,
yeah.
I know it's been talked to death, but Noble last minute penalty. You know, I mean, I've got my feelings on this.
Look,
Matt has. Oh, you've frozen. I can hear you. You.
Am I back? You see me?
Yeah. Right. Go
on. Look, hindsight's 20/20, right? So it was one of them ones. He was in one of them situations where he was never going to win. Like Moyes was probably never going to get the praise because if Noble come on and scored, well, it's Mark Noble. Look at his penalty record. He scored this when he goes over the years. It's just a sensible decision. Noble misses. Why did you bring him on? He's not fit. He's not warmed up. So you'll get arguments either way. It depends what side of the wall you sit on. Me personally, I wasn't for it. But I'm one of the ones that would still have said I wasn't for it if he had scored. I'd be like, yeah, fair play, you done well, but I wouldn't have done it. And then I'd sit there and go, well, that's why I'm sitting there behind a screen and not sitting on the bench as a manager. He wasn't in a win. There was no way Moyes could win that situation.
There was a way. There was a way. He should have just let Declan smack that ball into the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. That was the only way. Yeah, but that was not doing the sub. Not doing the sub and letting Declan take it and score was fine. Me personally, I would have let Deck take it regardless. I thought, you know what? He's been on 90 minutes. He's got the ball in his hand. He's walking up to the spot. He's earned the right to take it. Right? The frustrating thing for me, and I said this on the match day ratings, was like the clip it. I don't know if he's come back and changed it. The clip it that I saw from his interview, he said that Noble said he wanted to take it. He said Noble said, "I'm ready to take it, boss. I'm going to take it."
It's wrong. Bad move. That's a bad move.
That's not Noble. I'm sorry. I don't.
It's not Noble's decision to make.
You are. He is Mr. West Ham, and he's been there. You know, I've literally grown up watching him. He's about 3 years older than me. I remember sitting in like the Bobby Moore lower as like a 13-year-old, and he come off the bench at like 16. And I was like, he's only like 3 years older than me. How's he playing for West Ham? I don't care, right? You're not the manager. The manager is the manager.
Yeah.
And the worst bit for me was I wasn't annoyed at Noble because I fully understand why Noble wanted to take that penalty, right? Got no ifs or qualms about that.
I fully understand it. It wasn't the right choice to make.
I own up to it. Just say, my captain is my captain. He likes to take penalties. He won't take it. So I was like, yep, he can take it. But the snippet I read said, Noble said he's ready, so I subbed him on. Didn't say, but it was my decision, so I'll take the blame for it. He said Noble wanted to come on.
Yeah. Listen, do me a favour, mate. Go out and come back in again because I can hear you very well, but your screen is... All
right, 2 seconds.
Zach, glad we aren't risking Antonio in a game we aren't bothered about. I'm bothered about it, to be honest with you, mate. I want us to win. See, winning momentum can only help the team. So I'm bothered. I want us to win every game. It doesn't matter whether it's the Carabao Cup, Europa League, Premier League, etc. So I want this team to do well, and I think, you know, given the players that have been picked tonight, I think it will give them that momentum if we win tonight. And we got to spank this lot. You know, the arrogance. You know, our last Matt when he comes back on, the sheer arrogance of Solskjaer after the game on Sunday, saying, I'm going to make changes, and the only reason why Lingard is at Man United is because the team's going places. I want to stick it right up his arse tonight. Well, you know, the game. Joan, I'd love Yarmolenko to have man of the match performance. I think we all would, and I hope he proves it tonight that how good he is. I actually don't think he's going to start on the right as people are suggesting. I think Bowen will start where he normally plays, Masuaku on one side, Lanzini in the hole, and I think Yarmolenko will actually start up front tonight. I'd be very surprised if Yarmolenko plays on the right hand side. Quizzy, your source is saucy. Played. Well, apparently, you know, we believe Antonio was meant to start, but there you go. Zach tells you Bowen will be dropped for Antonio and Vlasic will keep his place against Leeds. That's possible, but let's see what happens. Let's worry about tonight. Joan, this is the exact team I predicted will Noble play. You know what? I'm going to look at, because I muck around with the teams, and I sort of do. Let me see what I thought it'd be. So I thought Areola, yeah, Fredericks, yeah, Dawson, Diop, Johnson, yeah, Noble, Král. The only difference I had was I thought Vlasic would play instead of Yarmolenko. So that's the lineup that I thought would play. There you go, just to prove it tonight. I got one wrong. I got Bowen wrong for Vlasic. So there you go.
Well,
Jordan,
I'm to last night.
You want, mate?
Last night, I think we went Areola, Fredericks, Zuma, Diop.
I thought Zuma, Diop.
Johnson.
Even though I put Dawson in.
Yeah, we said Johnson. Noble, Král. Oh, we did say Masuaku on the left. I think we went, though, Lanzini in the middle. I think I went Vlasic on the right and Bowen up front.
Yeah.
Yarmolenko.
Jordan reckons not a great team, but hopefully a good bench. Not a great team. This is the question I've been asking. When you start looking at that team, is it not a great team? I mean, apart from Yarmolenko that we're questioning, it's not a bad team. Fredericks did really well in the Euros. We know Johnson is up and coming, and I rate him. Dawson and Diop we've already talked about. Masuaku, bit more end product wouldn't go amiss. Noble, okay, his legs. But I look back at last season when we played Man United in the cup game, and he did okay. Bowen's a decent player. So really, the question mark really looms over Yarmolenko, doesn't it? And I reckon Moyes is going to be clinical tonight. If Yarmolenko ain't doing it, he might not even make half time. He's got to produce, isn't he? So is it not a great team?
I could sit there and pick it apart and tell you why it is a great team. It's not the first team. I think that's what people are like, he's made changes and da-da-da-da. But if you want to sit there and be pedantic about it, Areola's a La Liga and Ligue 1 winner.
Top goalie.
Played in the Champions League.
Top goalie, yeah.
Fredericks, 18 months ago, was our first choice right back.
No, but he's come back. He's proved the point.
Johnson's the kid that's still a kid, learning his way, proving his point, that's shown he can play either side. I said Dawson is got hundreds of Premier League games. Diop's nearing 100 games. All right, Crowell's an unproven quantity, and this is his first big chance. Noble doesn't have the legs to play 2 games a week, but can give you probably 70, 80 minutes every week, once a week. Lanzini, since the back end of last season, has started looking like he could produce something again. And I thought in the European game, he was looking actually pretty decent. And had he not got the booking and then that tackle, I think he would have probably stayed on a lot longer.
Yeah.
Bowen proved on Sunday that he can do a job up front when Antonio's not available. It's just, for me, it's just Yarmolenko. Like, I'm like I said to you, I'm looking at it trying to make it go to like a 4-3, make it like a 5-3-2, just to try and fit in Yarmolenko in a way that I could see would work.
Yeah, that's not me wanting Johnson to play right at the back three. That's me going, the only way you're going to get out anything out of Yarmolenko is either a 3-4-3, which is still three at the back with wing backs, 2 in the middle and the front 3, with Yarmolenko down the middle, or you play a 5-2-1-2. You play the 3 fullbacks, the 3 centre backs, 2 fullbacks, 2 holding midfielders, a number 10 and 2 up front. I think he's going to get.
The only way I can see you getting anything out of Yarmolenko is putting Johnson alongside him.
Yeah,
so
I think he's going to
and just stroll about inside the penalty. Like, that's the thing. I think you said it on your weekly show. You were like, just leave him, tell him to stay inside the box. Just go.
It's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Let him go up front. Let him go hang. Let the others do the hard work for him. Bowen, Lanzini, and Masuaku.
Let them do the hard graft.
Let them do the hard graft. Let him goal hang, and let them worry about him. Exactly. Let him goal hang. Let him get the box on outside the 18-yard box and swing that left peg and plop 2 in the top corner. And then I'll applaud him. Someone wanted to know about the Man United team, so let's put that up. Let's have another talk about that. Henderson's a decent keeper. Lindelof and Bailly, I don't rate them, but
Lindelof,
they can do a job.
I like Lindelof, and I like Bailly, but together,
not good.
They haven't really produced. They've had good and bad games. I would, as harsh as it may sound, I might compare them to Ogbonna and Diop.
Yeah,
both individually are good defenders, but combined they haven't really found that click.
So there's something that we can
possibly,
we can exploit that, and then their defenders Dalot and Telles. Telles has only just come back from injury. Dalot, we were once linked to him as a right back, weren't we?
He went out on loan last season. They tried to sell him this season. I think the deal fell through for a team because they tried to change it last minute to a loan to buy.
Right.
But they're too decent. I mean, look.
Again, you wouldn't argue having them in our team as backup, would you?
He's a few years back was very highly rated across Europe before he made the switch out of Portugal to Man United. Mm-hmm. So, and that hasn't really worked out, but not everyone does work out at Man United. I mean, look at the guys in front of him, Matic and Van der Beek.
Well, yeah. Then you've got the 2 holding midfielders, Matic and Van der Beek. Van der Beek, hasn't
even a
sort
home
of pulled
midfielder.
up trees, has he?
He's
He's
number
not
10.
even holding. Yeah,
He's
he's number 10. Yeah.
But and I think Gary Neville said it best. And like, when you've got someone like Gary Neville talking about him, you know that he's going to give you an honest answer because it's his team. And he said like they didn't need to buy Van der Beek.
Mm-hmm.
Much like, I don't know if you remember a couple of years back, Everton had a really big window and they spent like 200 million, but they bought in like 5 number 10s.
Yeah.
That was literally, Gary Neville was like, well, you've got Lingard, you've got Mata, you know, both in the team today. You've got Bruno Fernandes. Why did you need to go and get Van der Beek?
Do you see them lining up as a 4-3-3 rather than the 4-2-3-1?
It's a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3 are very interchangeable. It's a very nuance of difference between the two of them.
Because
so, like,
you've got
the only difference you've got is Mata, because Mata is going to sit in the middle. Like, it's just how deep Mata wants to play. If Mata wants to drop deeper and make it, you know, Matic sits in the middle, because like, you know, like we say about when we say we play the 4-2-3-1, and it's like you have either one seated with 2 in front, or 2 sitting with 1 in front, and that's very little difference between that being a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3. The only difference is that number 10 pushes. If you're playing the 4-2-3-1, that guy's expected to push higher up, nearer to the centre forward, as are the wingers.
And then you've got the players up front that we know can hurt us: Mata, Martial, Lingard, and Sancho.
That's the interesting bit for me, is the Sancho, Lingard, Martial bit. Because on the front, it's either, and this is very weird, either Martial's going to play down the middle, which is what I think will happen, or Lingard's going to play down the middle. Because technically, Ollie's done a Moyes here, and he hasn't picked a centre forward. Martial came in as a centre forward, but he's very much one of these guys
He drifts out,
drifting off the left-hand wing. Sancho is an out-and-out right-sided player. He will play right mid or right wing. Right. So do you say to Martial, no, you're going to have to go play up front and drift in, or do you put Lingard in the false number 9? Isn't Matter close to 40? I don't think he's actually. I think he is like 34. I don't think he's that.
He's 34, 33, 34,
yeah,
something like that.
He's not that quite. He's not that far to 40. He's getting on a bit, but he's not that old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sky are saying it is a 4-3-3.
For them, it looks more like a 4-3-3. You know, so that means we could be a little bit outrun in the middle of the park if it's only Noble and Krul. Krul might have his work cut out for him tonight. But I'm quite excited to see Areola and Krul making their debuts. I think Areola. I hope I'm not wrong. I think Areola is going to stake his claim in the team tonight. I think he's, you know, I heard.
I have a lot of high hopes for him.
Yeah, I've heard a few discussions about Fabianski, and some people are still sort of saying that Fabianski deserves to stay in the front in the first 11.
Personally, for me,
not personally either. To be honest with you, I was listening to more than just a podcast, and there was a lot of defence for Fabianski for pulling off some great saves. But I think
it was that Nigel.
Yeah, it was.
Goalkeepers Union, yeah.
But I think the first goal for them,
mate. I said it on last night. I said to Ant on the preview for last night's show. He said who's going to goal. I said Areola. I said if Areola was in goal on Sunday, we won that 1-0.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The 2 goal. I mean, people said he blamed 1 goal. I personally blame him for both goals. Not the way people think for the second goal. Because I'll be honest, he didn't exactly dive, did he? He just dropped to his knees and was like, "Oh, it's in the top corner."
Yeah.
But first goal, header was straight at him. He should have held it. He spilt it. It wasn't the only shot straight at him he spilt in the first half either. He spilt about 4 or 5 balls.
He spilt a few.
Second one, he didn't come and get the ball. The ball was lofted up 20 foot in the air into the box. No Man United player around it.
And ironically, I was saying to Anton, he seems to have lost his confidence in commanding his 6-yard box, let alone the 18-yard box.
And then I'm not joking,
he seems to be quite static on his line.
Seconds later, it was in his goal, in the back of the net, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Zuma had to clear it.
Yeah.
It just. I like Fabianski, and he's been a very loyal servant. I think people talk about David Martin going into the coaching setup. I think Fabianski will. I think before the international break, when we had no games and there was under 23s game and Noble and Fabianski both went and was watching. I think Fabianski will go straight into somewhere in the coaching setup.
Probably.
But
and would be a good shout. Would be a good shout.
And I think he deserves it. He has been a fantastic servant, player of the year. But there is now, for me, this tendency that he's turning into Jääskeläinen at the back end of Jääskeläinen's career.
At the back of his career.
When if you put it within like a foot of the post, he wouldn't get it.
Yeah. Rich Sports, how confident are you? How confident are you, Matt?
You know what? Last night I was like, I'm not bothered, but I've seen the two teams. I've seen the two benches. You know what? I actually think this will be a good game again. Last night I said 1-1 and penalties. I didn't say which way's the penalties, and I was like, just penalties. I don't know. Just reading Toby's comment. I like Fabianski. I just think people should know when it's time to he must know in himself that he's not performing standards he has. He's kicking.
Moyes does what Moyes does, doesn't he? Moyes tends to keep faith. He it's the way he talked about the European game last week, where he said, "I'm going to give the players who got us there the opportunity to experience it," and that's fair play. Moyes. What's the word I'm looking for? He puts faith in the players that have got him to where he is, I guess. If you remember when he came back to the club the second time round, I keep talking about it when Fornals had a purple patch, and Fornals was one of the first players to be dropped, and he brought Lanzini straight back in because he kind of, he relied on him, and he sort of keeps the faith, doesn't he, in certain players. And I think Moyes has kept the faith with Fabianski, but it's now time,
Look, the thing is,
it's time to move on, isn't it?
On the whole, he's still a very good goalkeeper, and he's still doing the job. But there's little bits that are starting to come in. And like I said, the thing that annoyed me more than him spilling the shot from Ronaldo, because I was like, you know what, it's wet, whatever, is the fact that he's not there's no communication anymore. Like, he's not commanding his box.
Yeah.
And I said this a month ago at the Palace game. In the second half, they were pumping balls into the 6-yard box, and he was sitting on his line, leaving it defenders to come deal with.
Oh, this is the thing. Yeah.
I can't remember what the game was last weekend. I mean, Leeds might have played. Was it Burnley? And Burnley had free kicks in the. I think it was Burnley they played. Leeds played someone, and Leeds were defending, and the other team had a free kick just inside their own half, and they had everyone up to launch it into the penalty area. Their young keeper, that Meslier, whatever his name is, was collecting balls almost on the edge of the box. He was coming all the way out, jumping above everyone, catching it, claiming it, taking the pressure off. And I'm like, he's fair enough. You may not want to come all the way to the edge of your box. That's your confidence and whatever. 6-yard box is the goalkeeper's box.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
The 6-yard box, you come and get it. Yeah. And there was that ball. I keep going about the ball at the game against Man United. I don't know who it was. They put a ball along the floor of the 6-yard box. There was no one in the penalty box. Fabianski could have just literally flopped on the floor under no pressure and collected it. He left Soufal to clear it on his left foot with Ronaldo on his shoulder trying to get the ball.
Scott wants me to lay off Moyes. Noble scores and he's a genius.
That's what I said.
It's not that. I think it sent out all the wrong messages.
For me, it did.
I think Declan had the ball in his hands. Declan was focused. Declan had just played 95 minutes of football, and there was an opportunity to level up on Sunday, and Declan would have smashed that ball into the net. It's all sentimental and all that. So Moyes made a mistake. We'll move on. Moyes has been brilliant for us. I'm not going to slate him just for that one mistake, but it was a mistake.
It wasn't.
Good evening, Tommy. How are you? United's team is much stronger than ours, so expecting a loss. But I agree with the team Moyes has put out. Bigger fish to fry this season. See, people are writing this game off already. I'm not writing it off. I think we're gonna, win tonight. I'm not kidding. I'm
more amped at it, and I'm more confident than I was when I done the preview last night.
Say again.
Because I'm more amped up and more confident now when on the preview last night. Only because even though we have changed 11 players. Sorry, we changed 10 players. You said they are still Premier League experienced. They are players that at one point or another were designated first team players. And then Man United have gone and done the same. They've changed all 11 players. So it gives us a chance to go again. And we've got a strong bench for one. So, you know, if stuff does happen, Moyes has got options on the bench to make a change. So, yeah, I'm actually more confident up for this than I was yesterday. I was quite down and didn't really give a crap yesterday on the preview.
I don't doubt for a second that Moyes wants to take every competition he's in serious, but equally he will have priorities that he wants to put into place. I do put the full faith in what Moyes does, as you know, I trust everything that he's doing. He's going to make mistakes along the way. That one of those mistakes was what bringing Noble on, obviously, against Manchester United. But we've got to kind of brush that aside now. I think we have to brush that aside, and I think Moyes probably will learn that lesson and move on and try his best to take this competition as serious as possible. But I mean, I look at our starting lineup, lads, and there's nothing there that really disappoints me. If anything, I'm more excited about seeing players fight for their position, to be honest, you know. And I know we have this jesting a lot still about Masuaku, etc. But if Masuaku is playing further forward and he's back from injury and he's going to be performing in all cylinders, all we want is these players to be doing that and offering Moyes options to allow him to chop and change tactics throughout the season. That's the key element here.
I agree. This is why I keep questioning. By the way, RFS, can we have a shout out for big man Kieran Welsh? He loves your channel. Big shout out to Kieran. I agree with you. I think there's players in this team tonight that are looking to prove that they are first team choices. And why not? You know, the only question mark, as we said, Anton, is Yarmolenko. Let's see what Yarmolenko can do tonight.
Matt, you said that. You said it yesterday as well. We were talking about it, and we were saying that, you know, Yarmolenko, we know what he's capable. We know what he's capable of doing. We do know what he's capable of doing, but it doesn't mean, you know. The thing is with Yarmolenko is he's here now. He's here till at least minimum January, possibly till the end of the season. We've got plenty of games where he's going to get given some game time. And if we can see little bits of magic that can justify why you bring Yarmolenko off the bench to play specific games or to start.
Play bad tonight and Yarmolenko will be gone in January.
You know what? And I didn't know this till today. I saw a damning stat. I don't know who dug this up out of the cobwebs. Do you know how many games he started in the league since we bought him in 2018?
I'd say less than 10.
Oh, it's more than 10. It's more than that.
14.
23.
16.
I'm not surprised because he's been injured for 2. Yeah, because of his injuries. You know, DMH, you know what? I am delighted that Masuaku starts because I want to see him. Because he's going to be playing further up. Have we agreed? Are we going for about? I think I'm going for a 4-2-3-1.
I'm still waiting to see what Sky actually listed as.
Wow, forget Sky. They know nothing. I'm going for a 4-2-3-1, which means Masuaku will play the Fornals position tonight. You know, sort of left side of the attacking three, and I hope he delivers. As I keep saying, the reason why I've got it in for Masuaku is because we know he can't defend, but people say he's better going forward. Well, unfortunately, he's not because his stats prove that then he's not better.
He's a step over merchant.
He's a step over merchant. So if he can deliver tonight, if he can create a goal, I'll be the first one to applaud him.
But he's got great stats on FIFA. He's got great stats on FIFA. That's all that matters, and that's what people see. You're in this generation now of like Football Manager and FIFA, and they're like, oh yeah, but look at his pace and FIFA. You just get, if you're quick and you play in the Premier League, you get decent stats. That's what Masuaku's like, an average rated defender because he's got pace. But he's still living off that one skill from Tottenham. Do you remember a couple of years back?
Yeah, I do remember that, where he flicked over 2 players. Yeah,
he's literally been living off. And I don't mind Masuaku. I think as a left wing back, he's quite good because he does offer a bit of pace, but his delivery can be questionable at times. But people
I want to ask.
I want to answer that question before we go on.
Right, go for it.
It doesn't matter if we got first options on any game. So if we get more games at the stadium, you know, if we get drawn in cup games and we just got to pay a certain fee. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, go on, mate.
No, I was just going to ask everyone, if you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help our channel out. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I'd like to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So we've only got 2 and a bit months to go. So please help us out. Let's get
with 9.
He's be happy with 9, but yeah, he doesn't believe we can get to 10,000 subscribers. I believe we can.
I don't believe that we can't. I think it'll take a bit longer.
No.
That's all.
No, we'll see. So hit that subscribe button. Hold on a minute. I'm not finished. Wait. If you are new around here also, please hit that thumbs up button as well.
Yeah.
So cheekily hit that thumbs up. That would be great. That will help us out as well. And as we're only a few minutes away from the kickoff, give me your predictions in the chat right now. So give us your predictions for tonight's game in the chat right this second now. Lastly, this job's over to Matt, and from Matt only. Matt, you know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Football prizes.
Yes, mate.
I think it ends tomorrow. Is it tomorrow night it ends?
Let me get it up for you.
How many tickets have you bought, Matt?
None. I'm not in this competition. I bought no tickets.
You heard it here first. So Matt has not bought a ticket. So when I win it, when it comes up that Matt has won the prize tomorrow,
you know it's a fix.
It's fixed.
No, I'm not. I've not bought a single ticket. So,
and the winner is Matt Flack with no tickets purchased.
When it says Stelios, you'll be like, "Oh, there we go." So
I haven't won a competition yet. I never win competitions.
It says signed Declan Rice, West Ham street sign, London Stadium, signed and framed by Declan Rice. There wasn't a lot of tickets for sale, and I still think there's still a few left to buy.
I think 33 tickets were sold out of 65.
So you see,
tickets.
So at the moment, if you went and bought 2 tickets, you got like a 1 in 17 chance of winning. And this is why I kept sniping prizes because it's
not a prize worth winning. That he's got his old shirt on. It's an old photo. Nah, poor play by football prizes.
Honestly, he's ridiculous. He is actually ridiculous. Apologies to football prizes because we do know that Bill watches. So Bill, if you are watching, I really do apologise for Stel.
Oh, you're not joking. But I would rather have seen a newer photo on there. But there you go.
A bit like you. We'd rather see a different face than you. But anyway, we have fun with you.
I don't think you do, mate. I don't think you do.
With you. That's the thing. So get into in £3.95 a ticket. Only 33 tickets sold from a possible 65. So
so you buy 2 tickets right now. You got 1 in 17 chance of winning.
Hammerette, happy Hammerette. Did you hear that? Get buying. Use all your weekly wages on that.
What do you think of this?
Think of what? Pierce saying Antonio is fit, travelled with the squad but not selected. He looked embarrassed. What do you mean he looked embarrassed?
Do you reckon he messed up and listed 12 players by accident? And then he had to realise that the last 12 players Antonio, so he didn't get selected.
I just hope he's just fit. Full stop.
Well, he said he's fit and he travelled with the squad. So
yeah. I reckon.
Listen,
I'll put this one out here. I say it all the time. We bring you the news that gets given to us. 9 times out of 10 it's right, but the odd time it's not, and that's sometimes unfortunately what happens.
We got 10 out of 11 right, didn't we? And what we got told was 10 out of 11 right.
I was meaning 9 out of 10 times we give you the team news. What were we going to say there?
I was laughing at Neil's comment.
Matt's listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he does as well.
No, honestly, hand on heart, hand on the badge. I bought a ticket. I've not bought a single ticket. Not for me, not in my name.
People, as you're watching the screen, you see that gap? 9 out of 10. Yeah. As you're watching Matt, let's just put Matt on. Right. Look at Matt. Can you see the space? You see the bed on one side, the 2 prizes above, and then the gap where he's pointing.
Which has been delivered.
I guarantee you by Friday that gap will have been filled. That gap
hopefully
will have been filled. But he didn't buy a ticket.
No, I've got a prize going to be delivered tomorrow, mate. That's taking up that space.
You got a what? Sorry?
Got my prize.
Got what?
Away,
He's got his prize from last one coming.
For fuck's sake.
I've got my Noble seat coming, mate.
Stel's probably forgotten about that, Matt, already.
That's going to take place.
I had forgotten about that. I had forgotten about that.
Listen, again, if you are interested in becoming a channel member, click the link in the chat. You can have a look at that. It'll take you into what all the membership options are. But we're getting close to the kickoff. Is there any predictions in the chat? Did people come in? No, they did. Yeah,
I don't think we're even taking any notice, are we?
There we are. Let's have a look.
Too busy ribbing me about all my prizes.
Epic hashtag.
You've got to be in it to win it.
Stel, what's your predictions, mate?
I'm going for a sod it. Let's go for it. 3-1 win to West Ham.
Ooh, he's gone big.
3-1 win to West Ham.
Matt?
2-1.
2-1.
To who, Matt?
Obviously us. I'm not going to... I don't think I've ever predicted a loss. I think even when I've gone to that, I'm going to now draw. Like, I don't think... I'll never predict a loss. So I'm going to say 2-1 win.
Good.
There you go. Yep. Dazzy O'Dear is saying 1-0, live in hope. NWO saying doesn't care about tonight's game. John saying unfortunately we're going to lose. Man,
I don't
saying
understand why fans are saying they don't care about tonight's game.
You know, I said the same sort of thing yesterday. You know what? I was thinking back about it, and it's weird. I've realised part of the reason is because the fact that they're so close together. Like, because normally as a club we get amped up for, like, I don't know why it's Man United, but no one likes Man United. So we always get amped up for it, and you're thinking, kicking teeth, we lost to Man United. We've got Man United again in like 2 days. Like, it's literally, we played them Sunday, we've had 2 days off, and then we're playing them again. And I was just
but it doesn't matter when you play them. You know, I want us to get back to winning ways. Tonight, I want us to spank them, to get back to winning ways, and to prove. And I know what's going to happen. Oh, Mandy! I know what's going to happen. If we win tonight, all the Man United fans are going to come out and go, it's our B team. I don't give a shit. You put out a team, you put out a team. Doesn't matter who it is.
You put out a B team, we put out our C team.
Exactly.
You know, haven't got B team.
I'm going to give you some Opta stats before we do the rest of the things there, which is for Nigel and Nigel only. Here's your stats, mate. This will be the 4th League Cup meeting between Manchester United and West Ham. And I've just lost it. There it is there. With the home side, Manchester United progressing in each of the previous 3. Manchester United winning 1-0 in the 85-86 third round, 4-1 in the 2016-17 quarter-final. West Ham winning 4-0 at Upton Park in the 2010-11 quarter-final. Who can name the goal scorers?
Look, spirit of 2010 is needed.
Yes.
They put out reserves. We put out weaker team and taught them a lesson in the snow.
Come on, a couple of points here for people. There we go. Who can name the goal scorers? You've named one who got a brace that night. Manchester United have lost their last 2 League Cup matches at Old Trafford. They'll both have come at the semi-final stage against Manchester City. So there's a couple of little cheeky stats for you there. Frano is saying 2-1 West Ham. Neil from Down Under thinks it's going to go penalties. James Allen is saying lose 3-0. Where are we? Hornswozler, as I said last night, Lingard scores again and we lose 2-0. Daniela Stewart, hopefully a win, 3-0.
Daniela's made another good point before you go on. It may look like a strong Man United side on paper, but it's not a side that gels on the pitch, which is a good shout, that. Sorry, go on, mate.
No, it's fine. The 12th man, you're supposed to be selling it still, haha. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what the 12th man is, this is actually a good friend of the channel, Dan Fandangles' new, brand spanking new YouTube channel. He's got some absolutely top-notch Premier League knowledge. So go across, hit the subscribe button. Dan, if you are watching, please put a link in the description, in the chat, and we'll promote it for you as well. So please jump across and give him a helping hand and get his channel up there, because he does give you really, really good content as well. So go across, hit that subscribe button on the 12th man as well. Where are we? Oh, come on, more predictions. Really?
Would you like Moyes' quote on Antonio?
Anton?
What?
Look, the comment on the screen.
Oh, 2 million views a month that we get to.
Shut up, mate.
Well, yeah. Would you like? It's not David Moyes. It's Stuart Pearce. His comments on Antonio. These were done 5 minutes ago, apparently.
All right.
And we're playing in the Argentina strip, but unfortunately, we got the white gap in the middle.
You know what? I'd said this. Like, I've got the blue one on. The blue one just has the...
What?
Where is it?
What? The one that you won?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one that you got? The one that you won?
Yeah.
Right, okay, carry on.
Stop being jealous, mate.
I was going to say...
I am jealous, I've got to admit.
What I was going to say is that there's no white box, there's no like box on this. It's just on the kit. I don't understand why they felt the need to put the white box.
No need at all. No need at all.
Sorry, so Pierce said on Antonio, we didn't see fit to play him. Simple as that. Mick wants to be here and be part of it, as all the players do who aren't on the bench or on the pitch. So we're a pretty close squad.
Here's a question.
Everyone's turned up.
Yeah,
So
I saw Declan just there now. Here's the question. Where would we play testimonials for our loyal and long-serving players? I very much doubt the stadium. Well, it would be the stadium.
It would be the stadium.
I think you might be making a reference to Winston Reid, who we know has departed West Ham. Did he deserve?
So anyway, we're here to watch the rest.
God, if you two could be out all day again.
I can't
do it
have
like
him.
sit
I
and
can't.
babysit.
You can't.
Stop it, mate. Did he deserve it?
Let's get him a gun again.
Yes
I'm not
or
letting
no?
him do it.
Oh,
The answer is yes, he did.
now.
I'm back in. Just
Please, children.
Stop it, Russ. Stop causing problems.
Yes, he did deserve a testimonial. Will he get one? You know what? He can.
Well,
actually,
too late, it's gone.
He can actually have one. So if the club was smart, which they're not, do it at the end of the season and bring Collins in and do it for the two of them together.
Nah, too late for
Because Collins on
Too
yeah,
late.
they're not doing it. They're not
Too
doing
late.
it.
He still owned it.
10 years concurrently. That's how
Exactly,
you get a
so-
testimonial.
Yeah.
Collins
So
had a gap.
Reid can be
Yeah.
there and just pull Collins in.
Yeah,
Nah.
Collins had a
It's
gap.
unofficially-
Collins had a gap.
People misunderstand what a testimonial means now. I mean, back in the day, testimonial was obviously
It was
to raise
actually
as much
raise
funds. But they don't need the funds anymore. But what it does
No.
is it's a thank you. It's a thank you back to the fans. It's a
Exactly.
good day out.
Yeah, but you get like the Mark Noble one. I don't think anything
Still.
will match that one now.
Sky have just put
Yeah.
the team
Do you know what I
up
mean? I don't
as they're
think anyone will match that Mark
Johnson's
Noble.
playing left and back three.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Johnson left back.
Let's see what happens when we start. I doubt it very
Masuaku's
much.
playing left of the.
I think
Masuaku's
Johnson
playing
will be
left
left
of the midfield four.
Well, yeah. Let's see.
Bowie was Lanzini was
I'll
left
be-
of the front three and Yarmolenko right front three.
Well, that means you know they've messed up. Totally. They've got
Wow,
every player
they
that we
have.
talked about.
They have.
But
Totally
on
messed
the
up.
on the other stream, it's got a back three with Johnson in it.
Well,
With
That's what I'm saying.
Masuaku. And
Johnson in the
Stell
back
said
three.
Johnson's definitely not going to be in the back three.
I
Yeah,
bet
heard
you he
that.
still won't be. Let's see.
I saw him play the
Let's
back
see.
three the other day.
Let's see. Let's
Now we have.
Can
Listen
confirm.
to it.
I can see him standing on the pitch still. He's playing left of the back three.
He's playing left back.
No, he's playing,
playing
left
left
three.
Left back.
Left back in the changing rooms.
Oh dear.
That should have been Yarmolenko.
Hopefully.
Right.
We do know
Images of
we've all
Yarmolenko.
We've all got
Images
four
of
different
Areola.
links here. We've all got four very different links. Now I'm going to predict
I'm not
here.
going to say anything because I know I'll be.
I'm going to predict.
So I'm not
I'm
going
going
to
to
say
predict.
anything.
I'm going to predict Russ is the furthest ahead of everyone. Matt, you're second, and then myself and Stell are going to be lagging.
Russ,
Then
are you
you're
watching
nearest.
it
You're
live on
nearest
TV?
Manchester, Anton. So it should be quicker for you.
You better. Are you
That's the way
watching
it
it
works,
live on
isn't
TV?
Well, whoever's tell us who kicks off. They're going on the knee now. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're on the knee.
On the knee,
On the knee. They stand up.
standing
Oh
up.
no, I've already kicked off.
You've already kicked off. Right,
Yes.
delay
Kicked
yours.
off. Yeah.
I can't.
Kicked
But I
off,
won't
there
say
you go.
anything. I'll
He
keep
kicked off
silent.
with Johnson playing the
I can
right,
do that.
the left,
Yeah,
and back three.
and we are 3 minutes 27 seconds into the game.
I know Anne gets annoyed, so I'm just not going to say anything. I'll let you guys call it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Matuaku
It's really not.
playing up front.
It's really not. So, what time are you
Oh,
on?
God,
Sam?
Massa. Well, there you go.
Oh, isn't it? It's all
What time are
It's
you
all
guys on?
Matuaku.
29 seconds.
Same here.
Yes,
So
I'm 40 seconds in front of you.
How many?
40.
Oh, Matt, you can pause
So I'm
me.
not going to say anything. I'm not going
No,
to say
you can
anything.
pause.
Pause,
You can.
Matt. Come on.
Because
I
you'll go.
can't. I actually can't
You can.
pause it. I can't.
You actually physically can.
Nigel, don't switch off, mate. You
physically
can come on and
cannot
have a
pause
bit of
it.
banter with us.
If I press the pause, it just brings up the menu. I'm
I a ding dong.
not
Right,
saying
I'm back
anything.
in a
I'm just
minute.
going to shut up and let you.
Why don't you just pause it?
I can't pause it. I'm on my
Can't you?
PlayStation. If I press X to open the menu, it just opens the menu. There's no.
But Give me a time check still.
I'm on
So I'm
109,
gonna shut up and not
110,
play anything.
111.
You guys can
I'll
call
be back
it.
in a second. I need to sort mine out.
So say
Honestly,
your time.
it's amateur hour. I'm in
Say your time.
118, 119, 120.
All right. 158, 159, 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're well ahead.
I can't pause
You're
it,
well
but I'm
ahead.
just going to say anything.
Ball, Areola picks it up. First touch for him. My prediction, Frank, 3-1 West Ham. You're on 207. I'm on... Yeah, you're well ahead as well.
I'm in front of him. I don't know when that was come up. How long ago?
Nigel, send us a WhatsApp message. Tell us what link you've got, mate. See if I can catch up.
I'll tell you what. I'll pull out my iPad and see if I can do something with that.
So ball down wide. Go on, Bowen. Oh, what a bad miss. That was a chance. And guess who created it? Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko down wide. Got the ball, won it. Bowen. Oh, Bowen, mate. That should have gone
near
the
post.
other.
Should have gone the other far post. It was
should have gone the far post. So Diop with the ball at the back. Johnson on the left. It's a bad pass. Man United picked the ball up just outside their 18-yard box. Teller's out on the left.
I think. You know what? I actually would be tempted to say at the moment it is a back four.
I told you. I keep telling you. I keep being told no. You know,
Well, the way
what else do you want me to say? For me, it's a back four. It's an obvious back four. 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Good evening to you.
It's either a 4-2-3-1 or Frederick's doing a lot of work.
Well, Fredericks will do a lot of work, and Masuaku's just dropping in for him. Masuaku is not playing in the position of a wing back. He's playing.
Right. So
United on the ball. Lingard on the ball just outside the 18-yard box. Swung out wide to Mata. Just dinked in. Who's their number 20? Goal kick.
Dallo? Right back.
Dallo,
what time are you on?
I'm on 401, 402, 403.
Oh, see, what one did you? What stream did you use? Because I'm still like 5 seconds in front of you.
What?
10
to 8.
Oh, 10 minutes.
I thought it was 8:30.
Huh?
Is it 8:30?
No, it's 8.
Okay. Come on, you wines. Here we go.
So ball out by Areola. Throw on to West Ham.
Yeah, so I'm nearer you there on that one. I'll leave on that and I'll let you call it a few seconds in front of you. I'm like half a minute in front.
Ball out to Johnson out on the left. Oh, get it again, Johnson. Crossed in. Good cross in. No one in the box.
Nah, no one in the box. I think that's going to be a running theme today. I think no one in the box.
Or the other one would be, oh look it goes. Everyone's heads in the box to the far post.
Yeah, but they're playing. I mean, compared to last year when we played him in the cup, a lot better.
We probably have more boxes.
Good swinging by Masuaku. Yeah. No one in the box again.
There we go.
One back by Johnson. Oh, what sort of pass was that? Okay, we got the ball. Noble to just inside their half. Johnson taking it out wide again. Go on, Johnson. Beat him. You got to beat him with him. Well done.
Yeah.
Throw on to West Ham. Oh, shut up, Van der Beek.
Van der Beek.
Typical Man United player. Calls for everything.
I do, but you know what? He's probably the only Man United player I generally feel sorry for.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we were saying earlier, shouldn't have been bought. I don't think Man United needed him.
No.
Even Gary Neville said that. I think Gary Neville says that.
Lanzini back to Noble. Swung straight out to Dawson. Fredericks.
I'll tell you what as well. I think he's probably done more in the first 5 minutes than he did in the 15 minutes at the weekend.
Yeah. He really has.
I think Moyes really got at him.
And just there, the positioning of Areola, he was on on his box. He's obviously a bit more of a football keeper, isn't he? Really. Oh, Kroll leaves it for Lanzini. Kroll's got the ball. Out to Yarmolenko, and he scuffed it back. Kroll still got it. Kick the ball, Kroll. Oh! Deflected out for a West Ham corner.
They're taking it to them.
Having a go.
Kroll looks lively.
Weekend.
Yeah.
That was Bowen getting the ball out wide. Dinked into Kroll.
He left it, then got it back.
Yarmolenko missed kick. Kroll. Yeah.
Off Bailey.
You know what? I would actually say he looks a bit more. He looks like I know it's only been 5 minutes. He actually looks like he's got a bit more on the ball than Souček.
Yeah, I agree.
Kroll.
Noble corner. Masuaku.
Agent Souček struck again. It looks like.
Go on, West Ham. Take it to them, West Ham.
Go on,
just take them.
Good turn.
Take it to them.
Go on, Kroll.
Well played, Kroll.
Oh,
Inside to Noble. Bowen. Just outside the 18-yard box. Kroll again. Oh, unlucky. He was waiting. Never mind.
He's looking all right, though, Kroll.
Yeah.
He looks like more on the Souček. He looks very comfortable. So,
right, lads, I'm going to leave you for about 10, 15 minutes, all right?
Okay. Oh, it's better. I can see you in the background.
That's even better.
Unbelievable. Gonna have your lunch. Gonna have your dinner. Right, come on, West Ham. A lot more intent.
Into Yarmolenko.
Nice to see.
Yarmolenko. Kroll, good touch around the corners, Fredericks. Go on, Fredericks, have a run. Go on.
All coming forward. West Ham on the ascendancy. Really on this. Go on, well played, Fredericks. He's got the ball. He's cut it inside. And it's a goal! Lanzini, Manuel Lanzini, goal for Lanzini.
Go on, Lanzini, son. Brilliant.
Lanzini with a goal.
I tell you what, he absolutely roasted Tellez.
Yeah,
Fredericks.
And I love Tellez as a
I think he's a good player, but he just went past him like nothing.
A
bit lucky with the cutback. I think he was trying to pick up Bowen in the near post. Lanzini making that late number 10 run.
Fantastic. Here we go. I told you. Great finish. Brilliant.
Ain't nobody like Lanzini. Go on, Lanzini, son.
As well. What was we just saying about him?
What's that?
I said the deflection come off of Van der Beek. What were you just saying for him? So sorry for him. Don't feel sorry anymore.
So for Van der Beek. So sorry for him. But it's a goal, man, isn't it? And it's 1-0, 8 minutes in. Fantastic.
The West Ham fans singing loud and Fredericks is down.
Oh, you've got to be joking. You've got to be joking.
He's done his bit.
You see that? Have you seen that? He just pulled his hamstring. Are you serious? How? How have you done that?
Oh, he's run off though. He's running off. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
It's never simple at West Ham, is it?
No.
I think it's going to be all right.
He's done his hamstring. He's done.
10 minutes in, West Ham have had 4 attempps.
Look at him.
He doesn't look happy.
No, he's gone. He's done for the day.
No, he's done. I think he's done. You
think they're going to have to get Soufal to go and warm up?
Oh well,
so
good start though.
Go to a back foot. See, they haven't put anyone on.
Or you can put, or you go to back four and
Johnson over there.
Johnson, yeah.
At the moment, I would fully get Johnson over there and put Masuaku at left back until you get someone on.
Man United on the attack down the right hand side. Plays ball through to Van der Beek in the middle. Mata.
Because what is that? Lanzini playing right back at the moment?
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Is Fredericks back on?
Lindelof.
Matic stuck deep.
He's back on. Maybe he's all right then.
Man United down the right hand side. Cross into the box. Straight to the oh, well done, Mark Noble. Oh, has he pulled him down?
Get off, Jesse. Get off, Jesse.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
None of that.
No. No.
Oh, I don't know.
Is there VAR in this competition?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
It's not until like the quarterfinals, is it? I'd read somewhere yesterday.
Something like that. Yeah, you're right.
Or the semis. Yeah, I know it's semis.
Masuaku.
Paddy Powell made a joke about it, saying that it's not
Lingard
relevant until the
driving
semis.
forward
So
out
that's
on the
when-
right hand side. Manchester United coming into the 18-yard box. Crosses in low, cleared from Noble. I'm I think Noble got away with that.
Yeah. It's a bit of penance for Sunday, isn't it?
No, that is disgusting. He 100% got away with that.
I mean, he's got a hand of Jesse there. He's got a hand of his
You know
shorts.
what? If that was Sunday, that was a penalty.
God.
100%. That's a stonewall penalty. Well,
That is.
corner.
Areola.
Areola's come out and missed it.
Areola. And he's just. Oh, shots over.
what a
Mata.
save.
He's got him though.
What a
Hooray!
Did he save that?
Yeah.
I love
Flying
him.
back in to save that. Man United
I
played
love
with a
him.
guy down on the floor.
Guy on the floor. He's not one out. He's not. He's not. He's not a player out.
Yarmolenko done his John Smith's impression and just hammered it out into the stand.
Have it.
Here's a question
I'm
for you,
pretty
lads.
sure-
Areola has a good game today. Is he playing his way into the starting lineup?
No.
He could do.
Oh, did he save that?
What a
Yeah, he
save.
saved it. That's what I meant. He
What a
saved it.
save.
That's what I mean. He's
To
like
be
a.
fair,
He's like crazy like Adrian, doesn't he? Because he just run out like Adrian does, but he just like has a fantastic save.
well, to be fair, he
To be-
comes trying
to be
get the
fair,
ball, and he
I
actually
think-
just
I
got
think-
annihilated by, didn't he? By
To be
one
fair,
goal.
especially making his debut, he's going to run out and try and make a commanding catch, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's always going to try and run out and get
Of
that.
course he
He
is.
needs to get that out of his way.
Yeah.
He needs to get out of his system.
But this goal seems to have woken Man United up a bit.
Too bloody right. We've come out the traps like like a team that got that
Cross
had
in.
to prove.
Oh! From Man United,
Also,
and
they
it
are
goes
like
all the way
the
over.
best team in the league when it comes to
Man United
Coverage,
coming
okay.
into the box. Mata. Sancho inside the box. Shoots from right hand. Oh, cleared from Dawson. Corner for Manchester
Bit of
United.
that for a minute. Bit of that for a bit. I think it's going to be. Tottenham are winning in the Nuno Gomez derby so far.
Oh, are they?
I believe so.
To be fair, I mean, Tottenham have been poor recently, but Wolves have been quite poor all season. They're struggling to score.
Tottenham need a result because they've got a
Cross in.
obviously,
Cleared.
Good
Masuaku.
touch.
Oh, nice bit
It's
of
all
play
right.
there.
Knock it back.
Into Johnson.
Down the
Johnson pings the ball up the line
line.
to nobody.
See that's the Antonio side, isn't it? That's that long pointless ball.
What is
Go with
that?
that.
He just literally literally folded over him. Dawson, high studs have it, just making sure no one fancy trying to clatter him as well.
Yep.
Old school defending, clear with the studs up.
Matic.
Definitely woken up after that goal though, Man United. I
Martial,
suppose they
back
had
to Matic. Driving forward through the middle. He's taking on three players. He's through. He's inside the 18-yard box. Plays it into Martial. Tries to tip it past Areola. Goes out for a goal kick.
Block.
That was
Corner,
very lucky from West Ham. Matic literally
a corner.
just drove forward and took over took out four West Ham players. No problem at all there. So, feeds into Martial. Tries to tap it by.
Tellez,
He
wasn't
did. Diop took a touch on that.
Took us off touching it. Yep.
Just an ever slight touch. I think it was going wide anyway.
Oh
but
yeah. Love it.
Love it, Rossi. Love it.
Love it. Love it. Show more, as I said, more intensity than bloody last time we played him in the FA. During the FA Cup last year, where we just sort of like
Fredericks is
rolled
done.
Oh, Fredericks is done. He's on the floor again. He tried to run it off for 5 minutes.
Let's
He was like, yeah, I ain't-
quickly take a look at the subs. If I can find them. Where are they? There we are.
Sufal Zuma, Ogbonna, Fornals, Vlasic, Ben Rama.
Oh, you can see it. They just showed the goal again. You see that he grabs his hamstring straight away as soon as he crosses it.
As he crosses the ball in.
He grabs his hamstring.
What a way to get an injury though. Set up a goal. Get your assist bonus.
Like,
So,
look at that pace. Make good use of that game, and he's gone.
It looks like Masuaku will go into left back position. Johnson go into right back position.
Maybe.
Depends who's coming on. Great picture, just an empty goal there. I mean, that's useful.
Yes, great bit of video, camera angle.
Great bit of camera work there for the cameraman.
I don't know who's coming on. They haven't said
Could have
yet.
took anything, like even the fans, just an empty goal.
Just them.
Sufal.
Sufal. Well, it stays the same formation, doesn't it?
Like for like.
Yeah. Don't know how I feel about that, but
Sufal's sitting there like for sake.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have a week.
It's Cheese Fredericks. He was like, I'm supposed to be having a day off today, and you've given me 15 minutes off. It's like,
they're all right. They're all right. The lads are, especially those two.
Yeah.
And you know what? Obviously,
go on, Kroll. Go on, Kroll. Get stuck in, Kroll. Go on. Good tracking back there from Yarmolenko. Although Martial's still got it.
Good tackle.
Good. Well tackle from Noble. Mark Noble gets the ball away in the end.
I don't want to be disparaging for Fredericks because I think the European game he had a really good game.
He did.
I think he started well today, but that just literally summed up most of his West Ham career.
Yeah,
like he's played really well, got the assist, and like getting the assist, he's done his hamstring again. Like that has been the bane of his West Ham career.
Well, until the last couple of seasons, that was Antonio's career, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
He'd have 3 or 4 really good games, and then he'd be out for 3 months.
And then get injured again. Maybe Antonio needs to have a word with him, tell him to change his diet.
Kroll's done well there. Yarmolenko out on the right hand side, driving forward, cuts inside to his left foot, does a few step overs, feeds it out to Sufal. Yarmolenko keeps it. It doesn't. It's such a silly pass. It goes out for a throw in.
It was went for his left foot to control it in. Really.
At least they get a bit of ball again. You know, they had a good 10-minute spell there after we scored, but we didn't really touch the ball.
Yeah.
So getting a little spell on the ball again.
That's what we need to do. Take the sting out again.
Oh, great tracking back there from Jared Bowen. And Alex Kroll comes and clears up
and Noble.
with Noble.
Nice.
Lanzini drops the soldier. Mark Noble back to Dawson. Out wide to Sufal, just over the halfway line. Plays it back to Dawson. West Ham take the ball and take control and keep it nice and calm.
That's what we do. Just calm it down, boys, for a little bit. When's the draw for the next round?
Is it tonight?
Didn't think I'd be saying that today. Who knows? Come on, West Ham.
Noble's not happy about something.
Yarmolenko's down.
Anyone else?
Yarmolenko.
I mean, his looks like painful, so he's probably an impact thing rather than an injury.
Noble thinks someone kicked it, stuck a foot out.
Oh, he get kicked.
He did, yeah, but he didn't mean to.
Matter,
yeah, he just ran into Matter.
Yeah.
Studs. That was his studs in the nuts.
To be fair,
to the nuts.
I can't really blame Matter for that.
And you know what would have been good?
Taken out
would have been good if he was manscaped, Anton.
Manscaped.
20% off at checkout if you use the promo code West Ham Network.
Look at that. Just rolls off his tongue.
Oh, look at that.
Lingard driving through on the edge of the box. Plays it to Sancho. Out wide to Martial's in the 18-yard box. Just at the edge of it. Plays the ball through to Lingard. Tries a 1-2. Does get it. He's still through. Lingard still got the ball. Goes out for a goal kick.
Well played, Dawson.
Oh, does he get a...
Solid.
I guess a goal kick. Well done, Dawson.
How many million pounds are on Man United's first this team? Sancho's 75 million, isn't he? Yeah.
Martial was back 50
How much is this whole starting lineup for Man United?
Well, no, I'm thinking Sancho's 75 million quid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Then they got Lindelof.
Let me get the team up.
Go on, you do it, mate.
I'll give you some estimates.
Give me some estimates.
Top of my head estimates. Just the start.
Lego chasing the ball down. It goes back to the keeper for Man United.
Dean Henderson was academy guy, wasn't he? So that's
he was academy.
I think Dalot was like 15, 20 million.
Yeah, Van de Beek must be a fair work.
Bailly was like 20. Bailly was like 30 million. Lindelof was like 30 million.
Yeah.
Tellez was 25 million.
Yep.
So what? 68.
Matter's a free, I think, wasn't he?
About 100. No, I'm sure they paid for Matter as well, didn't they?
Like I have no
15,
idea.
20 million. Matic was like 30 million. Van der Beek was like 40 million. Lingard's an academy. Martial was about 40 million, and Sancho was 75
Oh,
million.
nice
Got a
play there
couple
from
of-
Bowen in the middle of the field, driving forward.
300-400
Sufal
million
makes
there,
a
I reckon.
run. Bowen plays the ball through. Sufal tries to get it. He's still chasing the ball down. Man United clear the ball out from the left back position.
Well played, Man United.
So have a look. Let's go around the ground.
Good track back there from Jared Bowen, putting the pressure on. And it's back to Man United again. Over to you, Matt.
Brighton have beaten Swansea.
Matt, I will interfere when West Ham are on the attack or Man United are on the attack, by the way.
Yeah, go on. No, go on.
And we are on the
will
attack, so I'm going to
interfere.
interfere. Yarmolenko on the right-hand side. Plays the ball back to Mark Noble. Over to you, Matt.
Arsenal 1-0 up at home. AFC Wimbledon. Villa Chelsea's 0-0. Leicester Millwall 0-0. And as you said, Spurs are beating Wolves.
Oh, nice ball through to Masuaku. He's offside.
Masuaku.
As Russ said, if anyone's interested in Manscaped, then go and check them out using the promo code
Promo
West
code.
Ham Network at manscaped.com.
20% off.
20% off.
There we go.
Man United on the attack, just coming over the halfway line. Oh, brilliant from Vladimir Sufal. Nice play into Lincoln play there in the midfield. Jared Bowen's dropped deep. Finds Mark Noble on the halfway line. Cuts inside to Crawl. Back to Dawson. Switches play over to Diop. Drives forward, coming over the halfway line. Goes out wide to Masuaku. Nice one-touch play with Ben Johnson. Nice ball over the top. Finds Masuaku. Masuaku down there himself, though. Unfortunately gives the ball away. Lanzini tracking the guy back. Lanzini putting the pressure on.
Nice little good bit of play, though.
Yeah.
Man United got the ball again, but West Ham won it back. Now
Interception.
Man United have won it back.
Very bitty. Very bitty now.
Yeah.
We had the first 10 minutes, had the second 10 minutes. Now it's got a bit bitty.
That's all right. We don't mind that.
No,
We'll take it
no,
back.
we're 1-0 up.
I
We'll
think
keep
that
that
suits
going.
us more than. I think bitty suits us more than Man United.
Definitely. Definitely.
If you are watching, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I want to prove Stell wrong by saying we can get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. He thinks we'll only get 9.
I think we can.
Easy.
Ball chipped
That's very
forward
doable.
from Manchester United. And Sancho takes a heavy touch. Lingard's first to the ball, though. 30 yards out. Finds Van de Beek on the right-hand side. Shoots from distance. Well over the top.
Nah. Poor
There's
Van
been a
Dijk.
second goal at Wolves. Harry
That's
Kane's
good.
finally scored this season. It's only taken him 6 games. Brighton are 2-0 up against Swansea. Dead and buried already. They said Tottenham
Yeah.
will win in the Nuno derby.
25
That's
minutes
probably
in,
dead and
lads.
buried already.
Russ, 25 minutes in. What's your thoughts on Alex Kroll?
Seems, yeah, I mean, it seems very, very competent on the ball. Different player to Souček, obviously. You know, from a, I wouldn't say he's got the physical presence, but he's putting it about a bit, and seems to have a bit something different in terms of when he's got the ball. You know, the first shot in the beat right at the beginning showed a bit of skill over, missing like overlaying the ball and stuff like that before, but seems to be tracking back well. Doesn't seem to be too overawed as well, considering, you got to think this guy's, he's made his debut at Old Trafford with a fairly packed crowd, it looks like, and he seems to be holding his own.
Yeah. And then, Matt, same question to you. Areola.
I think he's been all right. I think it's interesting that he seems to have a higher starting position.
Yeah.
His distribution seems a bit better.
Mm.
He had that one sort of flap at the start when he obviously tried to come for that corner. But I mean, in fairness, if Bailly's head wasn't there, he would have taken the ball out. He just took out Bailly instead. Great recovery save. He's quick on his feet. He looks like a Premier League goalkeeper. Best thing you can say. He doesn't look overawed. He doesn't look out of place. Doesn't like the occasions getting to him. Doesn't seem bothered. It seems to have, especially for a goalkeeper, it seems like he's brushed off that sort of half mistake.
Yeah.
And he's still going, which is the important thing for a goalkeeper, because the worst thing for a goalkeeper is to make a mistake and then dwindle on it because it leads to more mistakes.
Exactly.
Jesse Lingard's on the ball from outside the box, shoots from distance, save from Areola.
Good
Great
save.
save from Areola. I tell you what, there's no love lost between West Ham and Jesse Lingard anymore, is there? Because every time he gets the ball, he's getting booed.
Yeah, but I think he'd expect that, and I think that's like a mates thing, isn't it? Like you play your mates down the park, you want to leave one in on them. You're like, look, see, I got the better of you.
I think a lot of fans were pissed off at his Instagram.
What did he put on Instagram?
His Instagram stories were like 40 million versions of his goal and celebration.
You know what? It was a
I know,
great goal.
I know, it's not.
That's not even him, is it? That's his media team.
Oh,
we know. Yeah, we know. I know
Johnson does
his media
enough.
team,
Yeah.
But also, you know what? As I said to Stel when he done his weekly, I was like, if you actually watch it back, he stops and puts his hands up, and then like Bruno puts his arm around him and he gets shoved in the back by Ronaldo, and they sort of drag him over to the Man United fans to go and celebrate. So I don't think he had any problem celebrating, but I think, you know what? I think if we hadn't clapped him when he came on, I think he would have just run off and celebrated. But I think because we showed him the respect of, you know, thanks for what you've done, etc., etc., I think he was then showing it back. And I know some people got upset with the celebration, but you know what? He put his hands up first and then he went and celebrated.
Yeah.
I've got no issue with that. Like, the hands up was like, sorry, I scored.
Oh, Lingard plays the ball through to Martial. Martial back to Lingard. Puts the ball into his right foot.
Oh, no.
Noble brings him
Noble.
down. Yeah. Noble is getting
stuck. It does
Noble was
impress
getting
Noble, but to me, it looked like a foul
in.
on first instance.
It is.
Yeah, he's just literally clattered out Lingard.
Clattered into Lingard.
You can tell Noble's up for this guy.
He's up for it. And it's obviously, you know, you can tell.
You probably saw it, Russ. Did you see the video Noble put out today?
What one?
On the club website about the train driver that he saw that cheered him up.
Yeah.
I was like, what a random video. But you know what? If that's what cheered him up, fair enough.
That's what cheered him up. West Ham have gone for the draft excluder. Oh, no, they haven't. Yep. Lanzini is the draft excluder.
Yeah.
In the free kick.
Sancho over the ball.
It's the photo poser, isn't it?
Noble is all over Lingard. Love it.
Spread out on the floor. Straight into the wall.
I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those games where Noble, you go, he's still got it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I actually worried right now. This will be one of them games where Noble doesn't finish the game.
Yeah.
I'm slightly worried.
Get sent off.
Yes, at the moment, yeah, I do. Like
he's not taking any prisoners, especially Lingard.
He's not in the book yet is beyond me. I'll be honest. Like I don't understand how he's not been booked, and that's from me saying it. Like he's left a lot in Noble.
Lingard chasing the ball down on the far right hand side, tries to skip by Ben Johnson. Masuaku comes back, gets it, but gives it straight to the Man United player. Mata, good tackle from Mark Noble. It's a great tackle.
Tackle.
Brilliant tackle. Shoots from distance. Wide.
That's it. That's what I mean. Like how much he's leaving it in.
Listen,
it was a good tackle, but like,
that was
no prisoners, was there?
Matt, listen, that was a fantastic tackle from Mark Noble.
It wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. He just absolutely annihilated him again.
The way you said it, everyone, I thought it was a good tackle as well, but it wasn't.
That is a booking.
Massa kicked it away. He didn't get any ball at all.
Is that his fourth foul? Is that his fourth foul?
Yeah,
and the ref didn't give nothing.
Half an hour, and he hasn't given anything yet. Like, I don't understand how he's not been booked.
Fantastic. Your timing could be any better for that, Anton. Right, come on.
He's got the ball. No, he didn't. He just annihilated one.
Oh, he plays overlapping run. Dawson comes and clears. Takes it down the right hand side. Pings the ball forward.
Need a bit of keep ball now, boys.
Struggling. We actually can't get on the ball.
Need a bit of keep ball. Just need to just
straight back.
Take the sting out of the game now again. Soufal with a throw on. Chips it up to Bowen.
Oh, that's nothing ball though.
It.
I mean, that was unlucky from Bowen. You need to do something with it.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that's like the trouble we had when Antonio doesn't play, you know, we've got no one to hold it up. And they're still used to playing up to him. It's gone out wide to Man United. It's come off.
Well played.
Very poor.
Throw it to Man United. Finds Jesse
Diego
Lingard.
Dalot.
Man United just kind of slow in the build-up, but Lingard inside the ball. Oh, good tracking there from Johnson, who wins the ball back. Bowen, great play from Jared Bowen.
Play Bowen.
Gives a foul.
Played.
Fair play.
Oh, that?
That's nice. There's actually no advantage. You went back to it. The amount of refs that would say that was your advantage.
Moyes always looks so angry. Always looks like.
He looks like Stell, doesn't he?
I wouldn't
He's
say
like
that.
Stell when you start talking about Winston Reid.
Don't. Ant's heart can only take so much.
Yeah, I'm actually quite heartbroken. I knew it was happening. I just didn't want it to happen. Nice tackle from Alex Kroll, Mark Noble, Lanzini, Masuaku, Yarmolenko, heavy touch. We still got it, Lanzini.
Awful.
Out wide to Masuaku, back inside to Yarmolenko, plays a one touch to Masuaku, still on the ball. Tries to cross it in, takes a deflection.
Why did he take the extra touch?
Johnson gets the ball back to Lanzini, back to Johnson. West Ham just keeping hold of the ball, like you said, Russ. Noble switches play over to Dawson, finds Sufal, takes a touch, and it goes out for a throw in
there. But I don't understand there. Like Masuaku could actually made room for the cross, and then took the extra touch to go into trouble.
Yeah,
like. It looked from the position he was in the first time that was like a prime Creswell crossing position.
Yeah.
And it was like he was like, no, I need to be another yard forward and close the angle down himself. Like, didn't have to do anything. He just stood there and he walked forward into him and then like lost his crossing position.
Lads, can I just say something to you? I'm really impressed with Ben Johnson so far. 33 minutes in, I think he's been immense. He's been running up and down that wing. His passes have been incredible, and he's been slotting in and defending alongside Diop.
Yeah,
he's been really good in 30 minutes that I've saw.
And the club have got high hopes for him because he's the poster. He's the one they're getting interviewed all the time and stuff like that.
Remember, he was the one that caused Ngakia to go.
Yeah, they think. Yeah, that's why they didn't give him a new contract.
Told, Johnson is in front of you.
Yeah, and again, when everyone was like, "Oh my God, Jiro Ngakia," he's going, he's not pulling up trees at Watford, and Ben Johnson is by far a better player. So. Moyes has got it right again. Him, Diangana, these types of people, they've,
I'll be honest, I'm actually genuinely surprised.
Heavy touch there from Alex Kroll.
By Kroll. I know that was a heavy touch right on cue. Contacts curse.
No, Ben Johnson coming up the left-hand side, coming over the halfway line. Ben Johnson still got the ball. Masuaku making overlapping run.
Where's the run?
Johnson.
You know what?
He's dispossessed. Van de Beek gets the ball and drives the ball forward for Manchester United.
I'm not actually about to say anything bad against Johnson there, but that run from Masuaku was like the most useless thing going.
Yeah.
Good tackle from Mark Noble. Because Mark Noble makes his first connection in a tackle.
His first actual tackle. He's made connections. He's made connections, but usually
with the ball. He's got the ball.
Their thighs. He actually got the ball today.
No, Masuaku, that run there was like genuinely useless.
Pointless run.
Because he run exactly parallel to Johnson. So he's not back, so he can lay the ball back to him. And he's not made the effort to run past him to run onto a ball.
Oh, Martial skipped by Kroll. Martial's coming inside the 80-yard box and he shoots and it goes wide. Skipped by Kroll there, too easy.
You know what? I'd seen Kroll a bit, but I generally know how good he actually was.
No, me neither.
On the ball.
Because he got slated, obviously, because he had a poor Euros. Yeah. But then so did the whole French team. So did you don't say Mbappe shit, do you? After Euros,
I think because he he was supposed to be the replacement for Souček when Souček left, and he got brought in. Was it Souček went to Slavia and then Sparta brought him in to replace Souček?
Yeah.
And I thought, bearing in mind he's 6'2", 6'1" anyway as well, so he's got the height.
Oh, that's not very
I thought he was going to be much like a physical box-to-box player.
About Ariola's distribution. That was great.
You know what, though? It went over the halfway line. So
it did.
He beat the halfway line. I thought he'd probably be much more in the line of another Souček.
Yeah.
Whereas he actually seems a lot more happy. He's still got that combative tackle and he likes putting himself about. But actually going forward on the ball, he seems a lot more technical than Souček.
Oh, the referee actually helps West Ham.
Nah.
He left the ref.
He was waiting to see if there was an advantage for Man United.
Was the whistle.
It's Man United drop ball.
Yeah, we'll get back to him.
I hope they've worked out how to take drop balls. And like times that we had the drop ball and like we just ran off with. Is it that Southampton game?
Yes.
When they had the drop ball and they just didn't play it. So
Unbelievable dispossession.
Well played, Kroll again.
Yarmolenko on the halfway line. Yarmo.
Plays it behind him.
Toe Bob.
What was that?
Ross, have you got ice in your Guinness?
No, it's Diet
Frank
Coke.
Butcher.
It's Diet Coke.
Sorry,
Frank. Sorry, Frank. No, it's Diet Coke. I do apologise.
Great tackle from Craig Dawson.
I don't know if he was about to slay you for having
Oh no! Just about get
wins
over.
West Ham. Sorry, wins West Ham. Throw in.
Dawson's. Is he all right? Dawson be all right.
Russ. See the guy sitting beside Deckers. What's his name?
No idea.
I thought you would know him. He's like one of the fitness coaches.
No, I don't know. It's not Dave Bellows. I like Dave Bellows. Dave Bellows is the guy who kicked off with John Terry at the Aston Villa game last season, but that's not Dave Bellows.
That guy's one of the main fitness coaches. I can't remember his name. I'll find out. But he's a lovely guy.
He's a lovely man. You must have met him in Scotland.
I did. Yeah, he was really honestly, he was really nice and gave us a lot of good information, which turned out to be true. So it was all good. Oh, good. Punch out from Areola.
Wow, I like this guy. I like Areola. He's very erratic. I like him. He's got that Adrian craziness about him.
Oh, from Masuaku, bowling down the left-hand side.
Oh, my God. Is he off?
It's cleared.
See, Bailey's another one, isn't it? He was there, weren't he? Bailey was like, he was such, always in your team of the seasons, and he just went completely off the boil as well.
Can I ask a question here with this one? Could Areola have picked that up? Could he have grabbed that?
Let's have a look.
Cross.
Have a look.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. He absolutely could have. He could have grabbed that.
Easily. But he's decided. But not. He's gone with. Go on, Bowen. Bowen's in the box.
Oh, Yarmolenko over the top. Shoot! Oh, has he missed it? How's he missed that?
It's offside. Anyway. It's offside. It's fine.
OMG. Indeed.
I'd rather have the offside.
The ball from Yarmolenko. So Johnson plays the ball into Bowen. Bowen plays to Lanzini. Lanzini finds Yarmolenko on the edge of the box. Dinks the ball over the top to Vladimir Sufal, who's onside. Bowen's not onside. Crosses the ball in. It's it well over.
Yeah, second time. Now, well played.
Man United put the ball out of play because someone is down on the floor.
Yeah, Sancho. That's good. The Yarmolenko challenge on Sancho. Wins the ball.
Dawson clipped him.
No, it was it was. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to see. I was like, what's Yarmolenko done?
Yarmolenko kicked the ball away.
Cheeky one from Dawson there.
Oh, yes.
I don't really know if it was, to be honest. I think it was all right.
Nah, I think that was a proper old school thing.
Like little like
a little clip.
Let him know you're there.
Yeah, exactly one of them, isn't it? Let him know you're there.
Yeah. Welcome to the Premier League, son. Welcome to the Carabao Cup. Little stuff.
Welcome to West Ham.
Welcome to the Carling Cup.
I love that punch from Areola.
Go on, Areola.
That was one for the cameras, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what that reminds me of? Bernard Lama.
Yeah, but he's got that sort of and the way he kicks it is and some people remember the way Ludo used to kick a ball. He used to kick it towards us. He's got on a sideways kick, and that's very reminiscent of Ludo. Let's see how long he can throw it. That'd be good.
Launches it over the halfway line.
Martial. Man United switch play completely over to the left-hand side. Finds
really
Mata.
Wide game.
Mata's got space. Crosses the ball in through the middle. Mark Noble defends. Van de Beek. And cleared from Vladimir Sufal. Far up the pitch. Jared Bowen's tracking down the players and Man United get possession again.
Definitely trying to spread the play.
Yeah, that's the game plan, isn't it? It's like, particularly with Fredericks out now. With Fredericks out, you know, there's you know, Sancho could really exploit that pace down his pace with Soufal, where Fredericks he would match him, wouldn't he? Very much so, but
they are camped in our half now, Man United. Look at that.
They are camped in our half.
Lovren inside the D on the inside the centre circle in our half is the furthest forward.
Yeah.
Sorry, the furthest back, I should say. So fully camped inside our half there, but we seem quite content.
Yeah,
we have to let them have it.
Yeah.
We're forcing them to put crosses in, which is not really their game plan. Well, that was a good ball from Van der Beek. But again, they're working it to the left-hand side. Matic looking to go wide.
That's the game plan. That is definitely
back
the
into
game
Lingard. Plan. Lingard's got no space. Back to Matic. Matic into Mata. Into Lingard. Back to Matic. Van der Beek turns inside Noble and drags it.
Nice
Poor
play.
shot.
Nice play though. Nice
Composed, controlled.
Man United. Yeah. It was a nice touch from Man United. We've got 40, a few minutes left before half time. How many minutes of injury time, Matt? Let's have a guess. Let's have a guess. How many minutes of injury time? What are we thinking?
I literally say one.
What are we thinking in the chat? How many minutes injury time? It's a little game I like to play.
You know what? Just to give you a little stacks, I've just seen it on the screen, Russ. After like 9 minutes, we'd had 4 shots. They'd had none.
Yeah.
In the 32, 33 minutes since?
Yeah.
We haven't had a shot. They've had 10.
Yeah. But they've only had one on target.
But we've both only had one on target. Yeah.
Exactly. Fast thinks 3 minutes injury time. Gordon thinks it's 2 minutes. Frank thinks it's 3 minutes. I'm going to say 3 minutes.
That much.
I'm going to say 3 minutes because Fredericks and a few.
Oh, yes, I'm forgetting Fredericks. Yeah, so.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
Maybe 2.
We just won a corner from nothing there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Arthur. Hey, it's Arthur. He's the
poor old boy. You take the cameraman out. He had his lens down. Won't even see him. He just come from the side and just annihilated him.
He's the club photographer at West Ham. That's Arthur. He's lovely.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He's got cleared out by Eric Bailly.
Yeah. Bless him.
Noble.
Corner from Noble.
Oh, Henderson misses that. Masuaku.
No.
Oh, nice play.
Played there, Arthur.
Oh, nice ball from Noble. Kroll.
There we go.
Oh, another corner. West Ham.
Let's have it. Turn it off. What are you doing? What are you turn it off then? Turn it off. What are you doing? Unbelievable, Jeff.
Cross in again. Oh,
there's no one there.
No one there.
Literally just went over Dawson's head.
For the second goal. Well played,
Masuaku. Well done, Masuaku.
Surely that's our ball.
Good tracking back.
I thought he kicked it against Lingard.
Did she?
No.
Come on, West Ham. I think in the chat, let's also have a guess what Anton's eating for dinner. What is Anton eating for dinner? Oh, I'm thinking
it's not dinner.
Haggis.
Dinner is
sushi?
Dinner was 3.5 hours ago.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you got kids.
What was for dinner then? We'll play that game instead.
More importantly,
what was for dinner? Oh,
Gordon.
bangers and mash.
Oh, Gordon. Oh, Frank was quite close. He said Tony Hull. He was quite close. He was quite close.
Oh, was I not supposed to give it away?
No, don't matter.
I was going to guess.
Don't matter. We
Ruined
give
it
a guess.
now.
We know it's bangers and mash now.
2 minutes 8 time.
Oh, Sancho. Oh, good save from Areola.
Has Noble just absolutely clattered someone again?
Yeah, but I think he got the ball.
I don't think he did. I think Teller's got the ball. I'm
not going to say that again. I'm going to say that again.
Sancho, good crossing, good parry out from Areola. Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could argue that Tellez kicked Noble.
Oh, yeah.
That is literally about 6 rounds.
This is one of the funniest performances I think I've ever seen of Mark Noble. This is on par with dragging Herrera off the pitch.
Yeah.
At Upton Park.
Like, I don't understand.
No.
Especially after like the performance. I was thinking it would go the other way because of Solskjaer's comments. after the game.
Sorry, just quickly. That's like the fourth goal kick that Ariola's kicked out.
Yeah.
Dragging them out, yeah.
And
There's me.
it's not like
Old
Old
Trafford.
Trafford's,
Better distribution, and it's just like
but it's not like Old Trafford's a very thin pitch.
narrow pitch. No, it's one of the bigger pitches in the league.
2 minutes injury time. Well done, James. James got it right. So did a few others. Charlie was well out. Gordon got it. Well done, Gordon. There we go. No prize, just for fun. Just for fun. We might do a prize later on.
Man United trying to get one more counter-attack in before, well, not a counter-attack, attack in before half-time. They've got some big names on the bench, and I don't think they're going to be happy with this.
We've got some big names on the bench.
They haven't got the big name, but they've got some big names.
No, they haven't got the big name.
Mata, Johnson stands up to him. Mata has to go back.
That's got to be it.
The way.
That's got to be it, ref. Yeah, so
Whistle's
I
blowing.
do.
That's it.
I do.
There's your lot. There's your lot. Nice one.
There
Good.
is.
Nice one.
Lot.
1-0 half time. That's what we like to see.
Halftime report. Welcome back to the network. West Ham beating Manchester United 1-0 away from home thanks to Manuel Lanzini's tap-in. Well, not really a tap-in. Shot
It
from...
wasn't a tap-in.
It wasn't a tap-in. 9 minutes into the game.
Post finished.
Yeah. Mark Noble's having a fantastic wrestling match with the whole of the Man United squad.
Yep.
Over to you, Russ. Happy with the first half performance?
Yeah, back and forth, isn't it? 10 minutes. It seems to have been 10-minute stints. We've had 10 minutes we came out the blocks. Came out the blocks fantastically. The first 10 minutes, and obviously got the goal. And then United woke them up, as Matt said, woke them up, and then they pretty much, I'd say, to be fair, dominated most of that sort of after that 10 minutes, the last sort of, not last half hour, but the 35 minutes afterwards, pretty much was all Man United. A few little breaks for us, but, they haven't really penetrated. I mean, I think they've had one shot on target in 45 minutes, which that's fine. Keep them to that one shot. So as long as that one shot don't go in next half. But I think it's just been a good game. As I said, Mark Noble is like a man possessed. Actually, a man possessed. So, yeah.
Matt, for anyone that's not watching the game, can you just give people a bit of a rundown on Mark Noble's performance? I mean, I think Mark Noble's had a good performance, so I'm not digging him out. It's just been a bit touch and go in terms of why he's not been in the...
Well, I don't know what he had in his pre-match meal today, but it's almost like he's come out annoyed at himself for missing that penalty on Sunday, and he's just, you know what, I'm going to take it out on any single person that I can get my studs into. Like, to be honest, I haven't seen him play this aggressively in a long time.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a good thing, because how he's not been booked yet is beyond me. Like, I don't.
That means he gets to start again in the second half and start all over again.
It wouldn't, you know what, honestly, it would surprise me that regardless of how bad it is, it wouldn't surprise me if the first foul he makes after half time, he gets booked. Because they probably go back into half time and be like, the full official will be like, well, I reckon he had 8 fouls that game, like first half. Why have you not booked him yet? Like,
yeah.
It's just
good point, though, that Mario's staying there. And Mario's saying he's impressed by Noble's fighting spirit.
He's always at it. He's always at it.
He's fired up. He's definitely fired up. But he might be too fired up, if that makes sense.
Which is surprising when you think a man is so playing so many games. He's got himself that fired up. But
what about his partner in the middle of the park, Alex Kroll? I'll put this one over to you, Russ, first. Oh no, I'll put this one to you, Matt, first, about Alex Kroll, and I'll reverse it round. So what do you think of his performance so far from what you saw?
I've been very impressed. Very impressed. I think it's another Agent Souček job. He's not as big as Souček or Rice. He's a little shorter, but just not much. But he's still very combative. He's put his foot in, making good tackles, in covering a lot of ground. But he's also got more about his game. He's more technical. He's a lot better passer. He's making more forward runs, linking up, clever flicks around the corner. It's something that I didn't expect. Like, I thought him coming in as a holding midfielder would be much in the deck, but actually, he's something again a bit different. So it actually benefits us in the way that if we have got the two of them, Rice and Souček, starting, and we're winning the midfield, but we haven't got much going forward in passes, you could take one of them off and put Crowell on, and he can show you that I can get on the ball and make some passing as well. So,
yeah, I think a lot of people in the chat are kind of impressed with Alex Crowell's style. What's your thoughts on the debut boy's performance today so far in the first half?
Yeah, he looks like he fits in, doesn't he? Really decent, looks comfortable. He's at them, he was, getting in their faces, which is a good thing to see, because we all keep asking the question if Declan or if Souček are out for any part of the season, what happens? We saw it last season. We kind of, not that we fell away when Declan was injured, but it was a bit teetery, when people are saying Noble ain't really right for the Premier League. Alex Crowell, great debut. Debut.
Russ, I'm going to go back and start working our way through the team from the back end. So let's go for the other debutant tonight, Areola. I can see that thing flying around in your back of your...
I know. You've got a little fly somewhere. Yeah.
What do you think of Areola's performance so far?
A bit erratic.
Exciting.
Exciting, yeah. Exciting. A little bit erratic, I'd say. His distribution has been not great. I don't think he's found his range, it seems. And he seems to be wanting to impress, which is a flip side of having two really good goalkeepers. Is when you play, you want to impress, so you can be in the team the next game. So I think he's trying a bit too hard, in my opinion. But we'll see. And it's still a clean sheet.
Yeah,
as long as it's a
clean sheet. He does look a little bit. He definitely does look a little bit excited, doesn't he? Still, though, yeah. I mean, he does look excited to be making his debut for West Ham tonight. And there's been, he's made a couple of really good saves. He's looked sometimes commanding in the box, but a couple of times he ran out and he could have just collected the ball with his hands and he punched it.
Yeah, Russ is nailed on. He's trying too hard. I know it sounds weird when you say a player's trying too hard, but he actually really is. He needs to calm down. He's in the team. He needs to calm down, start commanding his. We've seen what he's done. At Fulham last season. We know what a decent keeper he is, and he just needs to calm down. It's even though he's played for Real Madrid and PSG and in Champions League and he's been in the France national team and all that, for the Premier League, this is a step up for him after Fulham last season. Whereas he's got a decent defense at the front. We're going to talk about the defense in a minute, but the defense has been playing well. He just needs to calm down. Yeah, but he will undoubtedly improve, and it'll undoubtedly end up being our number one by the end of the season.
Matt, defensively, I want to talk about Diop, Dawson, particularly the centre half pairing, but bringing into the equation Fredericks and Ben Johnson. Obviously, we know Fredericks went off injured, and Vladimir Sufal came on in place of him. But I want to talk about those four players as such. What do you think of them so far at the back?
I think Diop and Dawson, I said before the game kicked off, they actually played really well as a pairing during pre-season. And it looks like they sort of got that understanding. I thought they played quite well as back too. I think we've played into Dawson's hands to an extent. I think a lot. There's a couple of times they've managed to wriggle through, but a lot of it we forced them to go wide and cross it in. I think Dawson and Diop thrive off. I think they'll snap most of them up all day. I said that 10 minutes from Fredericks, or that 20 seconds, if you like, sort of summed up to Fredericks' West Ham career. He has a good form. He gets into some sort of rhythm, and then his hammies go again. And lo and behold, he had a good game in the Europa League. Obviously, didn't play on Sunday. Come in today, and straight away I was like, "Oh, Telly's ain't going to fancy that today." He's just roasted Telly. Just Alex Lee straight past him. Yes, a little bit of luck with the assist, deflected off Van der Beek into Lanzini's path. And I thought, "Oh, right, we're going to get a really good outlet out of that side today." And lo and behold, making that run past Telly is his hamstring's gone. Sufal's come in. Sufal does, but I do think it's slightly hindered the game plan for the way Moyes wanted to play, because he's not as quick as Fredericks.
Yeah.
I thought Johnson has been very composed on the left.
That's the one player I want to talk to. Then, and I'll put this one over to.
Hang on, Matt. Can you come back out and come back in again, mate? Because you're breaking up now, even on sound.
I'll put this one over to you, Russ. Hold on a minute. Russ Johnson, we just touched on him there. What do you think so far?
Very composed. It's probably I reckon it's probably his best game I've seen him play for us in the full squad. I've seen him play very well in the under-23s, but for the full squad, I think this is probably one of the most composed he's played. Up and down the wing, he's dropped in. He's dropped in at centre back. He's playing a little bit. It was one I think where he got a bit excited, where he was like going for that run into the box, and there was no options for him. He didn't really know what to do. Yeah. But I think it's probably his best game I've seen him play for us, to be honest.
Yeah. I've been very impressed by him. I've been really impressed with Ben Johnson, considering that's not his natural position either. And he gets forward, and what you said there, Russ, he's stepping in when they need cover in the middle of the park, defensively, but he's getting forward and getting back. He's tracking back. He's making good runs. And you know what? Questionably, you could say Ben Johnson got himself into that position when he went forward into the box, but we kind of were talking about what was Masuaku doing? Why wasn't he not making overlap and run, giving him an option? Because no one else gave him an option during that run. But the thing is, Ben Johnson, for me, has been stand out really in our defence.
But I always thought that Johnson was sort of being earmarked for the left back position, because last season he played a few games at left back, and he would come on. I think on the Carabao Cup he played left back as well, and there was another game he came on. I think when Cress was injured, I think he went left back, and him and Frederick swapped. And so, I mean, there is a void there, isn't there? I mean, if Cresswell's injured, then we know Masuaku's not a left back, so there is a need for someone to fill in, and I think Johnson's done a very good job of it today. Very good job.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's move further up the field. We've discussed Noble and Kroll, so let's talk about the rest.
About the centre backs.
We have done.
Oh, did I miss that?
Yeah, you did. But we'll move on. Let's talk about the rest of the.
Well, I heard about Johnson. And I heard about Fredericks, but
yeah, we did still. Listen, we did. Yarmolenko still. What's your thoughts on Yarmolenko? Come on.
Well, he needs to be subbed. He's trying. I'll give him that. He's trying.
Tracking
but
back.
He's just not part of this West Ham setup. I'm sorry to say, he really ain't. I mean, he's I'll give him credit. He's trying, but
it's not been his worst game.
It's not been his worst game, but he looks so out of place. You talk about Fredericks, and it is a shame that he's now injured again. But you talk about Fredericks, he comes in, he does a job. You talk about Diop, he comes in and he does a job. You talk about Johnson, he comes in and he does a job. And Lanzini, all these players that people are saying they're our second team. And Yarmolenko, it just doesn't fit in anymore. He literally just doesn't fit anymore. He's all right, but when you talk about all the other players that are meant to be our second team, our second string, and how impressed we've been with Johnson, etc., can you honestly say that about Yarmolenko, that you've been impressed with him? He's been all right, but not impressed.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. The level that Moyes now wants the players to be playing at, and people like Lanzini, who even I wrote off, and said, I think his best is past him, etc. They're all trying to get to the level that Moyes wants. Yarmolenko,
he's just a body. He just at the moment he just seems like a body. Like he could put anyone else in, and you wouldn't necessarily know any difference, if that makes sense. But as you said, he's tracking back. I mean, that's something we never used to say with him. He's tracking back, but he just doesn't. He's not offering anything to me, and it's a shame. I mean, I'd love to see Vlasic given our 45 minutes or something.
He'll give them a run for their money.
Yeah, just
the thing is, the thing is, the way the game's kind of panning out, it kind of looks like it's ready for a change. Someone like Vlasic.
Look at this comment. Yarmo made Vlasic look quick. That shows.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean.
Listen, before the game's about to kick off again, but I want to talk about a few other players. So I'll put this one to you, Stel. Why not? King Masuaku, King Arthur. Talk to me.
I'm not having that. What's he done? What's he done? King
just talking, I'm just-
Masuaku.
Come on.
King Masuaku. What's he done?
Come
Tell
on.
me.
He's better than
Tell me
Lukaku.
what
I'm
he's
asking
done.
you what your thoughts are of his performance.
He's been okay. He's been okay. He's been sound, but no end product. No end product.
I
Anyone
wanna
got any
scream
counter argument?
Fredericks has made a goal, created a goal. You know, what's Masuaku?
Thing is, I wanted to agree with him, but the only 2 points in my head coming up is when Crowell had the overlap and played it, and Yarmolenko stood, Masuaku stood still, and then there was that brilliant 50-yard run from Johnson, and Masuaku.
And then where was Masuaku? Yeah.
Parallel.
Now, okay, look, credit to him. He's coming back from injury. You know, Moyes did say last week it's taken a bit of time for him to get back in, but he needs to, you know, we know he can't defend. All right, fair enough, he can't defend. Well, then start producing something further up forward. You know, there you go. Sloppy, nothing special. Working back from it. Yeah, he's working back from injury.
Dan.
But I
Before
need
the
to
game
see
kicks
some
off-
end product.
Before the game kicks off in the second half, Russ, Lanzini, and Bowen. What do you think of the two of them so far?
I think they've both been okay. I think Bowen's again done a lot of running. He's done a lot of running about, chasing down. Lanzini has as well, to be honest. I think obviously Lanzini scored good, well taken goal from out on the penalty spot, and Bowen seems to have been doing some nice touches. But I think that their success is based on how well Noble and Krall do defend in sort of that central midfield because they need to give the outball to Bowen, and looks like we're just about to come out as well, which is good.
There you go. Masuaku does what he usually does, receives the ball, runs into a cul-de-sac. You know, and I heard the fans singing, never gives the ball away.
Neighbours boys.
Well, he is better than he's
Still, to be fair, we were talking about Lanzini and Bowen.
Oh, sorry. Well, I just put up the comment about Masuaku.
Look,
Can't get away from it. I'm sorry, but there you go.
It's just got Masuaku on the mind.
Looks like no subs.
No.
For West Ham.
Here comes Nobes, Captain Noble. The Avengers is coming out to attack the Manchester United.
Moyes is trying to explain to Masuaku what defending is.
It's not.
And I think Moyes maybe speaking to Mark Noble to say, "Do me a favour, please don't get sent off in this game because the way you're
Masuaku stand there like.
Arthur, do you hear that song? Never gives the ball away, Arthur. Do you hear that song? Don't give the ball away, Arthur.
Oh my word!
Is what he's saying to him.
He was having a quick word. Moyes was having a quick word, and he was saying, "Skell's just slagged you off on the West Ham network." Proving that. That's what he said. I saw it. He was looking. He's just subscribed. So should you subscribe and hit the bell icon to don't miss any content.
I'll just still.
Right, come on in, boys. Come on in, boys. Here we go. Kick it off. Kick it off. Good to see. Come on, 45 minutes. 45 minutes to go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are?
He never gives the ball away still. Like, I don't know why he's so upset.
He's better than Lukaku.
Exactly. Right.
Triggered.
I'm only getting tiresome because I want to see him do something different. To be honest with you, TC. There you go.
Kicked off.
I can't praise the player. The player ain't being bloody, ain't doing anything.
He just gave me away.
There you go. There you go. What do you want me to say?
How far are you ahead? You've just literally jumped ahead.
48, 49, 50.
53,
yeah, you're 6 seconds ahead of me.
56.
I'll refresh it.
It's 46 exactly now.
Ridiculous.
03, 04.
This one I can pause. What are you on?
I'm on 07, 08,
paused it.
09.
Might have just reset.
10.
Oh, you're in front of me now. So
10 seconds ahead.
What are you
Really?
on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, no problem.
I've just refreshed mine to see if it would go.
That's what
I just did it before we kicked off. Man
what are you on
United,
now?
ooh, 25, 26, 27.
Yeah, I'm a second behind now.
24,
Okay,
25, 26. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roughly the same. Good to see. Good to
That's
see.
it.
Craig Dawson looking very handsome there. Very suave.
Looking very happy about something.
Very happy.
Mandy, that's why Masuaku makes me nervous. Yeah.
Okay. Areola passes out.
Whenever he does that, I get flashbacks to the Brighton
Go
game.
on, Alphonse. Look at that ball to Dawson. Look at that.
That was
Play
perfect.
from Dawson.
What are you on,
Thinks the
Anton?
ball up top.
How many seconds are you on?
I'm the same as you.
47.04?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah,
6?
yeah.
Okay, Sufal with the throw on when he's ready. When he's ready.
Looking for that outlet ball from throwing because we're all for him.
Yep. Oh, he throws into the middle of the park. Kroll. Oh, heavy touch. That gives the ball away.
Contact is cursed. I just bigged him up at half time and he's just
Oh.
done that.
Great tackle by Diop.
Oh, what a tackle.
Solid.
And you
tackle.
still got the ball.
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, crowded
Block
out there.
From is that Dawson? Yeah,
Can't
that was a
stand
noble
being
block.
behind.
I can try and this one I
Yeah.
can pause, so I can pause this for a second.
Yarmolenko Dawson clears his lines.
It's all right. Get away.
Manu.
What are you on now, Wayne?
Bailey's got the ball.
He's come out. Okay.
Van der Beek back to Bailey. Across the halfway line. Out to the right.
What did
Man
you
United.
guys see today about BT Sport?
No, what happened?
They're getting bought out.
Or by Dazen.
Yes.
Dazen.
Yeah, that company.
That was only a matter of time. They're taking over everything.
Apparently, BT basically want to been off the football. But it sounds like I thought they were doing quite well. I always enjoyed.
Yeah, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to do it. It's infrastructure wise as well, and they got to pay a lot of money for all the.
But no, I actually just thought like
and...
the general product they put out was better than Sky's. Like I don't enjoy watching. I'll be honest. 95% of the time, I don't enjoy watching the build up to a Sky game because even what game was it we had the other weekend? And we were on, and then like I think Tottenham were playing after us. Was it Tottenham Man United or something? The game after us.
Oh yeah, it was just a Southampton game, wasn't it? Balls at Masuaku running down the touchline. Ball was a bit too far.
He's offside.
Oh, he's offside.
Miles off.
We do a time check.
Yeah.
49.08, 09, 10.
12,
You're about 3 seconds
13,
in front of me. You're
14.
about 4 seconds in front of me.
We'll be right.
Don't bother me though. It's all about what's Anton?
Yeah, he's the one.
He's the one. Oh, he's gone again.
He loves it so much. He's gone. The fourth round draw is happening at full time. Interesting.
Yeah, I actually thought that because they actually had like decent pundits that were neutral, but to give honest opinions about stuff.
Well, they bought a lot of younger pundits in there, like Rio and Joe and stuff like that.
They were the ones that started off with bringing the former ref in to get the ref's opinion. And Sky just jumped on the bandwagon.
Shot from Sancho.
That was a nice dink ball. That Sancho just looped it over the bar.
I mean, it is a very difficult technique from there to try and get it up and over the goalkeeper and in.
Yeah, on the volley
good run.
as well.
If he'd scored that, I wouldn't have argued against.
Good player though, isn't he? He's a good player.
He is.
You know, and it's a strange one why he's not. Because I was talking to a Man United fan the other day about him. So obviously why wasn't he starting and Greenwood was, but
he
apparently
hasn't done anything yet, has he?
Yeah, but he's like apparently Greenwood. They don't want to stunt his career or something. I don't know.
You know what? I think he's actually. I don't want to say he's lucky, but I think he's rather benefited from Ronaldo coming in. In the sense that he's gone under the radar. Like his transfer went massively under the radar because of Ronaldo coming in. If Ronaldo hadn't come in and their window had just been Varane and Sancho, I think Sancho would be getting a lot of grief right now for the outlet they're getting for the money they spent. Because don't forget, I mean, essentially he's cost 3 Ronaldos.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but Ronaldo will always
because Ronaldo has a year left on his contract and Juventus have to get the money back or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's even for Man United, if you're spending 75 million on a winger, you expect some sort of outlay. So,
yeah, it was a strange one. I mean, the thing is, they spent a lot of money this summer, haven't they? And they've improved their defence. They've got obviously CR7, and they've got a bloody good. They
definitely had one of the best windows. They probably might.
You
could probably argue they had the best window.
Yeah.
If you think total outlay was, what was it? 40 for Varane, 25 for Ronaldo, 65, 75 for Sancho. It's 140 mil. If you said to them at the start of the window, you're going to spend 140 mil and you're going to bring in Varane, Ronaldo, and Sancho, they'd have snapped your hands off.
No, I totally agree. And but they bought
40
like
odd million,
teams,
46, 7 million average a player.
but they bought guys in who would get into the first team. They bought first teamers. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Varane is
Varane is
an
one of the best
amazing
centre backs
defender.
on the planet.
Yeah,
hands down. He'd be your top 5.
Oh, definitely. So Man United has still got the ball.
Sancho is one of the top 5, probably one of the top 5 prospects, and that's what they've bought. It's just a lot of money for a prospect. Yes, he done it in the Bundesliga, but he hadn't done it in the Premier League yet, and he still hasn't really done it in the Premier League yet. But he done it a bit for England, so
he did. But then he didn't get ahead of the others, did he? During the Euros,
No.
He barely played in the Euros, to be honest, didn't he?
He did, surprisingly. But the thing for me is that Ronaldo is an absolute steal. We got a dream team at work. We do a fantasy league at work, and straight away I had to bin out Kane and Van Dijk so that I could fit in Ronaldo. And people were like, "Why are you fit Ronaldo in?" I was like, "Because he will score goals." He's no longer that. I mean, he's done a few of them at the weekend, but he's no longer the step over merchant he was when he played for Man United 15 years ago.
No. He's a different player.
He's adapted his game. He's now an out-and-out centre forward.
So back to the game. Apart from this Man United loving,
well, nothing's been happening. If anything happened, we've
been defending really well. Man United seem to have an awful lot.
Bruno's now warming up, so that's
Bruno and Greenwood are warming up.
That tells you what you need. Yeah, exactly. Bruno and Greenwood are warming up.
Yeah, that tells you how well we're defending.
Yeah, Soufal ball in.
Poor ball.
Owen, no, weren't going to get to him.
Bailey cuts out. Lingard
Man United with the ball in the middle of the park. Lingard's been a bit quiet, apart from one or two that chance in the first half.
Mate, he's probably limping around on one leg right now.
Yeah, he's probably injured. Noble's probably absolutely
crap out of him in the first half.
He did. There was
no love lost from Noble, was there?
Nope.
No.
Kicked absolute lumps out of him.
And it's almost like he doesn't fancy it now.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, Noble's going to get on me again."
Well played.
That was a free kick to West Ham.
Yeah, free kick from Sancho and Soufal.
Yeah, well played, Soufal. Got the jump on him there.
Oh, come on, you're all right, mate. Run it off.
No, that's not really. He's not struggling on that. It's just impact.
That's just to prove he gave the free kick.
It's just it probably hurt a little bit, but it weren't a.
Martial, sorry.
Oh, he actually stuck a leg out there, didn't he, Martial?
Yeah, he's probably got a dead leg, to be honest. He tripped him, but it's more an impact injury than a muscle or anything. And you don't mind impact injuries because they're the ones you can sort of just give it the old rub or get the spray out and then
magic sponge.
Get the magic sponge and you jog on and play on again.
Ball out.
So
Johnson cross it across
that wide. Oh, nice ball in. Unlucky. Throw on to West Ham.
Teller's cleared.
$55 minutes gone. West Ham still leading 1-0. Cross ball by Johnson.
Nice.
What time are you on?
To Soufal.
11, 12, 13.
Yarmolenko, let it go to Kral.
That's all right.
Played Kral. Oh, nice interplay between him and Soufal. Come on,
no outlet ball here though, West Ham.
Get it over. Get it into Kral.
Oh, they're going down the
corner ball. Corner ball.
Nah, it's a goal kick, isn't it?
Oh, is it a goal kick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
So it went down a blind alley in the end.
Yeah, it's trying to be too clever a little bit.
Bit too smart.
Indeed. David Moyes got a very small DM. His initials are very small on his jacket.
He's a humble man.
Humble man. Yeah, I know it's my top, but I'm just gonna put it very small. That's all you need to know. Right, Manu the ball in their half, playing it across the way. Tellez, I like Tellez. It's a good player. Oh, nice touch by Sancho.
That's a booking.
It's got to be a booking.
Oh, Mark Noble.
Mark Noble's got his booking. 56
About
minutes
56 minutes too late.
And that was an awesome by.
I mean, look at that. You got 10 years of me, so the only way I'm going to, or even more, the only way I'm going to catch up with you is to pull your shirt.
We're going to swap shirts mid-game,
So Frank agrees. I can barely read. It was David Moyes' top as well.
Anil, would you replace Noble now it's been booked?
Yes.
I'm tempted. Yes.
Yeah.
Shot for Man United. Oh.
Dragged that wide. Right, time to look at the sub bench.
Just Pointy. Shock Noble is still on the pitch. He's been reckless. He can be a bit reckless, can't he, these days?
He's
Trying
been
to hit
hot-headed.
too hard.
Yes, and
You know?
it does still surprise me how he can be hot-headed with that sort of like.
I'll be honest. I mean, what, 4 nows?
I'd put 4 nows on.
Yeah.
Last
looking
half
at
hour.
the bench.
Mandy made a good point earlier. Wouldn't have this been the time now if they were on the bench where you'd put Souček or Rice on and Antonio
They
for
would
30
be.
minutes? Yeah.
Both of them, no, because you already made one sub. I think you only get 3 subs in this, didn't you?
Only 3. Is it only 3? Yeah.
Well, there's only 7 on the bench, so
Oh, we've already made one, haven't we, as well?
we've already made one. So
Ben,
that looks.
Yarmolenko, Sufal. Ben says take
Ref!
Noble off before he gets
What
a
is
red.
that?
What's that,
What
mate?
is that? You watch a replay on this on a Matic on Sufal. He's not going to get anything for it. I guarantee it. When they actually shot a replay.
Matic
There's no
on
VAR
who?
in this.
Sufal.
Yeah, you watch. There's no VAR in this until the semi-finals.
Oh,
You watch this.
boy, what is that about?
Yeah, that's a red. That was straight red. He's not going to get anything for it.
Oh my word!
Yep. And Sufal's just shrugged his arms out. Like, what is that about?
Well.
Look what.
He's tackled him, and then he's thrown a knee into and kneed him in the nuts after he's tackled him. Like, that's disgusting.
That was a naughty one. That was a naughty one.
There, I was in play, he'd be off. That's
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
But there's no VAR until, you know what? It probably balanced out because if VAR was in play, they've had a penalty in the first half.
Right in the Jacobs.
Right in the
That's
Jacobs.
standard. Yeah, I'm surprised. That, like nothing. No, nothing. Well, one back by Bowen. Corner ball. Well played, Bowen. Really hassled Van der Beek down there. Van der Beek, disappointing player. He came with a big reputation, didn't he?
He's still a good player. I just think it's one of those things where I think Matt put the nail on the head where he said they didn't need to buy him.
Yeah. Corner ball to West Ham. Up it floats. Cleared by Man United. Johnson puts it. Lovely ball. Lovely
Hold
ball.
it, Noble. Hold him off.
Give him a hand. He's not going to be able to do it on his own. Give him a hand.
Give him a.
What was that for?
He got that. Look, he went down holding his face.
What happened there?
Straight up again. They're trying to get him sent off now.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything.
He held him off.
Oh yeah, he didn't do nothing.
Right? He's gone down holding his face.
Oh, he's gone down holding his face. That's outrageous.
They're trying to get him. They're trying to get him sent off.
That really is outrageous.
Yeah.
If I'm always, I'm getting 4 hours on because.
Yeah.
But that's just. And the thing is, you notice that he was straight up again, like straight up.
No, well, Noble didn't do anything in that. The player made out as if he'd been hit in the face.
No.
Didn't actually do anything wrong, Noble. Held his shirt, but that's.
Well played, Johnson again.
Well played, Johnson. Good head.
Suaku, back to Johnson.
Johnson. Well played. Unlucky.
Yeah, just rebounded off him. Yeah, everyone's saying it in the chat.
Yeah,
it's probably time to replace Noble. We've got half an hour left.
He's
done what he has to do. Yarmolenko off. He's got 4 players around him. Why? To the left. Oh, mate. Look up, Yarmo.
Have a pop, Yarmo.
Oh, no, that was Bowen, sorry. That was Bowen. I thought that was Yarmolenko.
No, Yarmolenko actually won the ball there.
Yeah, Bowen should have just looked over to his left.
Yeah. Yarmo had a shot.
Yarmolenko.
He's never going to score that side anyway. If he scores, it's going to be the far post.
Right, Matters coming off for Greenwood.
That's their first sub.
Yeah.
So that will probably push.
GP, Man United fans are going to have a long trip back to, Surrey, really, when they lose tonight.
I thought the traffic was really bad on Sunday, getting back.
So what do you reckon?
Back my neck of the woods.
I say, do you reckon that pushes Lingard properly in the middle now?
Yeah, I'd imagine
Greenwood
so.
or do you reckon Greenwood would go down the middle and Martial
Greenwood would go out the one wing and then Sancho on the other, surely. Looks like that's what's happening.
Yeah. Proper 4-3-3.
Yeah. Ball over the top.
It's a late run from Greenwood.
Nice ball.
Great.
Oh, well done. Well done, Areola.
Stood up well.
Number 1. Good save. Great save. Great save.
Yeah.
The player was
Greenwood
clean
should have
through.
done better there.
Greenwood, first touch.
Should have done better,
Yeah.
thankfully. But
But still, good save.
Ariola had to save it. It was on target, and he stood up and saved it. So
They're
That's
ramping
all
it up
we can
now,
do.
Man United.
Yeah.
Well covered by Masuaku. Johnson. Away it goes down the line. Goal
that
kick.
do goal kick, let it go out.
Let's see that again. This ball comes over. It was flicked over.
Crowd passed it off to Dawson, I think, but Dawson was already marking someone else.
Great
Is he
run by.
offside?
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
he
It's
was.
here, isn't it?
Oh, no, that's a run through.
Great
Yeah.
run.
Crowd passed
Great
it off.
run.
Neither of them
Great
picked it.
run.
It was a good run between the
Almost sort of kind of miskicked it, didn't
two.
he?
He did.
Yeah.
But it was still on target.
Well, I don't know. No, outside of his foot. He didn't miskick
He
it.
tried.
Outside of his foot.
Tried to get the spin, put it in the corner, didn't he?
Yeah.
Lanzini, Yarmolenko on the right, overlapped by Sufal. Still with Yarmolenko. Come on, give him an option. Well done.
I'll be honest. I'm still surprised they haven't taken Noble off yet,
Yeah,
Me too. Me too.
because I can definitely see that coming back to bite us in the backside.
we
at some
heard
point.
you, Queria Ter Mundial by Corinthians, but we're watching West Ham tonight.
Vai.
Oh, come on, West Ham, get hold of this ball again. It's all sloppy and breaking down. And
Oof.
one again. Given
Yarmolenko
away
all the way
again.
back.
One
To
again.
Dawson,
There we go.
back to Ariola. Out wide to Johnson. 64 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to West Ham. Tight little. Oh, he's lost that.
Oh, is that
Johnson lost that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're in.
Oh,
4v4.
safe.
It's all right, Ariola. Easy for Ariola.
Comfortable.
They're ramping it up now, Man United.
Yeah,
we we need to get comfortable on this ball now.
You know what? I think that's why he's trying to keep Noble on, because I think he thinks if we bring Fornals on.
Yeah, but he's a risk. He's a risk.
What about moving Diop forward? And bring in like Zuma on.
Yeah, we need maybe go 5 at the back. Yeah.
I was going to say move Diop in the midfield. And then put Zuma on. Or go 5 at the back, yeah. And just put Crow and Lanzini in the middle.
Yeah, can do that.
Lanzini can do that, can't he?
I know
Go
he's the
on,
one
West
that's
Ham.
split in the defence to give us the extra man in defence, Noble, but if he wasn't booked, I'd be quite comfortable.
Unlucky.
But
Unlucky. Noble. The bow in trying.
Dan, very tight game. Really could go either way. Noble has to come off to give us a bit more bite in midfield.
again, yeah,
I think it's the option for the bite, isn't it? Because all it takes is one more foul and Noble's off.
yeah.
So at
that
least
is
if
the
you
thing,
get
the bite-
someone,
the-
if you get
the
someone
card
else
has-
on, they've got
the
one.
card's clipped
before
the
they
bite,
get,
hasn't it? The bite's now gone.
Yes.
He can't bite. I mean, he pushed his luck as far as he could with the first card. I mean,
Totally.
Don't know, Pointy. Seeing how we're playing right now, I think we're containing them. Any Pointy reckons we might lose. Don't know.
It's
Don't
the
know.
type. It's the type of thing now where it's
stick or
they're
twist.
pushing forward, and so there'll be spaces
Yeah.
at the back, which we tend to like.
We have
We're
a
being quite
Dortmund fan in
conservative.
who is saying, "Come on, West Ham." Thank you for joining.
We're being quite conservative, but I worry if something happens that we won't be able to get up and get going again.
Yeah.
Tottenham have thrown away a 2-0 lead at Wolves.
Yeah, 2-2. See, it's always brighter. You know, something always.
Tell you
hits
what,
up.
that North London derby at the weekend. I think whoever loses that is favourite for the sack race.
Whoa.
Go on, Masuaku. Take him on.
Someone's
Take
down.
him on.
Noble, why did you... you know what? For once, I would say Noble got in the way there. Masuaku was eyeing up one
Someone's
of his
down
lefty
for
runs.
West Ham.
Who's that down there?
I think it's Lanzini.
Oh, great. There's another one down.
Yarma tries to push them off the ball.
That is embarrassing.
Play,
Well
Kral.
played, Kral.
Owen, well held. Go on, Kral. Unlucky.
That is embarrassing.
They kept Man United still playing.
Yeah,
Poor,
they're not going to stop, are they?
poor,
No.
poor.
No
So
ball.
just all I'd say is
No ball.
remember
Puts it
that.
out.
Remember that when they got a player on the floor, right?
Yeah.
They didn't play it out. Remember that? Won't matter though, because when they got a player on the floor, the ref will blow up for it. So
Oh, he got Matic again.
that's a naughty one.
Matic studied him.
Yeah, again, the VAR would have a look at that, and he could be in trouble. But VAR won't look at it. So, I mean, the Matic.
Fornals is coming on.
That's what
Vlasic is coming on.
So is that the
I'm
last two
expecting
subs?
Noble to come off.
Yeah.
Matic again. Matic, I mean, he ain't even been booked, has he?
No.
It's almost like they know there's no VAR today. Do you
I
know
think
what I mean?
Bowen's coming off, lads. I'm not sure yet, but I reckon Bowen might be, or maybe Noble if he ain't getting up from this. But Noble got studied there, and they're not even looking at it. Matic. Dirty player. Yeah, Lanzini's coming on. Oh,
Yeah,
well, who's doing and who's what?
Well, they've got two subs coming. They've got Fornals and Vlasic. So
Yeah, but I'm wondering who's coming off. So Lanzini's off.
Lanzini's coming off, yeah, for Fornals. Number 10, Lanzini off. Number 8, Pablo Fornals, the fornicator, is on.
Hopefully Noble as well. Hopefully Noble's coming off.
Masuaku.
Oh,
is coming off.
That's it. Noble's got to see out the whole game. Noble has got to see out the whole game.
Oh, God.
It's one time I would have said, don't take Masuaku off.
That's what I mean.
You know? Yeah, agreed, Father Snowman. Yeah. So we've got a little bit more going forward. Fornals, we know we can do a cover, can cover. I wonder if Bowen is going to stay up front or yeah, he is. So who's going where? Yarmolenko's still out on the right.
Yeah.
Vlasic has gone in the middle, and Fornals has gone out on the left.
So that's our last two subs. Checking.
But do you think it's but I wonder whether it's to give them something to think about, Man United. The fact is we've got Fornals. Yeah, we've got Vlasic. They can't push forward as much as they can.
I zoned out so much. What was the subs?
Yarmolenko out wide.
Oh.
Overlapped by Soufal. Come on, mate.
What was the two subs?
So Fornals on for Lanzini, and shot from Lingard, saved by
block. And what was the other sub?
It was Masuaku for Vlasic.
Oh. I wonder if Fornals was going to come on for Noble, and then because Lanzini went down.
Yep. I agree.
He just thought, you know what, we ain't going to risk it.
I think that was more forced.
Because again, that wouldn't be like, I wouldn't say that's probably one that's going to be a big injury, but he might miss a week or two with an impact.
Yeah. Because he walked off. We seemed to
probably tweaked it a little bit. Because it was the angle that his ankle went from the tackle.
Foul throw again. Honestly, no one takes throws properly nowadays. That was a foul throw. That wasn't the ball was not behind the head properly.
I said this a couple of years back. We need like a throw-in taker. We need like a designated trainer for throw-ins.
Poor ball.
So our throw-ins are
we're giving the ball away. We're putting ourselves into trouble. That was a really poor ball by Dawson out from the back.
Yeah,
went nowhere.
And got the ball into the middle. They've gone back to Barley, gone across to Lindelof.
There you go, perfect. It's a great jewellery.
So Man United have the ball in their own half. Lingard out on the left, swings it in. Played by Fornals. Corner ball, Man United. 72 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to West Ham.
Oh!
Crossed in.
Good head, but he was always on the rise.
It's always on the rise. Goal kick, West Ham.
Manchester United making a couple of subs now. Bruno Fernandes coming on.
Is that in that Alanga? I think as well.
Alanga, yeah. Lingard's
Or
off.
Lingard.
Lingard for Fernandes for Lingard.
And Alanga
Telles.
has come on. So who's playing left back? Or they
Telles.
just not. Oh, Alanga's come on for. Did I just say for Green? What?
It's
That's like
Greenwood.
Telles.
Yeah, but they got it wrong. The TV cameras got it wrong.
Yeah, they said Greenwood, didn't they?
All right.
So who's playing? Oh, was they?
Oh,
who's playing
go on,
left back?
Vlasic. Bowen, go on.
Oh,
No.
is that they gone to a back three, maybe? Not 3-5-2 now.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they're going for it. They got. Look how many players they've got in our own half.
Yeah,
You know, they're
big,
just going for it.
raking, stretching,
Greenwood.
switching ball.
Johnson keeping an eye on him, staying with him. Greenwood inside the box.
Maybe that's why Moyes did what he did. You know, like you said, Matt. You know, maybe to give them something to worry about.
Great
as well.
from Fornals.
Great tackle.
Great from Fornals.
Away
on.
Vlasic goes.
Oh, they've just
He's
changed
only
it,
got
yeah,
Yarmolenko with him. Out wide.
Sufal.
Sufal.
Into Yarmolenko through the middle. Sufal's made the run, but he's coming back. Yarmolenko back to Sufal.
Come on, Yarmo. You need your passes need to be.
Tried to find a pass through to
Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko. Sufal shaking his head.
Yeah, because he's got no options. That's why. He knows.
You know,
he
we made
hasn't.
the subs. It's like, was that Antonio they were looking at?
Keep a hold of
something
it.
different.
Keep a hold of it, Yarmolenko. Nice ball through to Sufal.
That's well
Finds-
played.
Finds Vlasic.
Vlasic,
Oh.
nice little dink away. Unlucky. We're not giving each other many options, are we? Well played by Kroll.
No. It's almost like
We-
even though
we're sort
made
of
the
not
subs,
very-
We're still afraid to commit players. Mate, you saw like Man United today. How many players they have forward? We're afraid to commit so that we leave gaps in behind, which I can kind of understand. It's that catch.
I understand
22,
it, but
isn't
it's only a 1-0 lead. It's not that we're sitting back, but
Manchester
we're
United
not
in
going
low.
going
Diop clears. Good clearance.
Good clearance.
Oh,
Well
we
played,
should go
Diop.
first to that. Pablo.
Ref. Through the back of him.
Greenwood
Back
still
of
got
his
hold of
feet,
the ball.
Johnson.
Picks the ball in low. Clear from
Good
Kroll.
block.
Matic driving forward. Comes inside the 18-yard
Goal
box.
kick.
Plays a little cheeky ball through. Goes out for a goal kick.
It is a bit pointy, a little bit sort of heart in the mouth.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we couldn't like
Greenwood
be brave
foul,
at the
ref not blown up.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I thought. He shoved him in the back because Johnson was on the side of the ball. And a good old stare at Carrick there. He's obviously been told.
He's
got
kicked
it
in.
all.
Oh,
Unlucky.
back to the keeper.
He's obviously told Areola to aim for the touchline.
Yeah, constantly aims for the touchline all the time. Matic. Lindelof.
Good challenge there by Dawson.
Dawson.
Martial looks frustrated. You know, just carry this on. Just frustrate the hell out of them.
Dawson.
Areola.
He doesn't want to kick it long, does he?
Yup.
On his wrong foot, wasn't it?
Johnson.
I want to dig something out down the line there. Straight back again.
Matic, did he just swing an arm out there, or was
Again,
it my
yeah.
imagination?
He did. You know what, though? There wasn't
Manga.
anything in it, but
Said
there
the
was
young
nothing
box. Two
different to
players on
Nobles
him.
against Bailly. And Bailly went down like a sack of potatoes and got a free kick
Sancho
for it.
drives inside the
Oh,
18-yard
don't
box.
back
Gets
off
by
him.
one.
Don't back off here.
Corner ball.
Good clearance.
Good block, Dawson.
Handball? Shut up, Sancho. Don't become a Man U player like that.
Fernandes
Take
plays the
him
short corner. Fernandes
Cleared
into
away.
the box. Cleared.
Good clearance.
We'll be back to Henderson. Fernandes putting the pressure
He's
on.
playing like third centre back right now, isn't he? Henderson.
Van de Beek. Greenwood. Inside the box, onto his left foot. Kroll staying with the man.
West Ham.
Fernandez. Matic. Martial.
Oh, nice bit of play there.
Don't dive in.
Bruno Fernandez shoots from distance. Goes wide.
Dragged it wide.
That'll do. Time for us to get a hold of the ball now.
So wide. Goal kick, West Ham.
Yeah.
78 minutes gone. West Ham, Man United 0. West Ham United 1.
I'm looking at that handball again.
That was by side. No way. No way.
No, there's nothing he could do about that.
Nothing to do about that. And the new rules now are, you know, if it's by your side, it's not in an unnatural position, is it?
No, you haven't extended your body shape.
Yeah. We need to hold this ball for a little while, West Ham. Let's just keep hold. Couple of nice little passes. That's it. Take the pressure off. Take the sting out of this game.
Diop. White to Johnson on the left. Brings the ball forward. Tries to find. Oh, we've got many either side of him. Oh, good tracking back. Go on. Go on, Bourne. Nah.
Well won back, Fornals. Well won back, West Ham. Well played, Vlasic and Fornals. That's it, West Ham. That's it.
Johnson,
nice play.
Vlasic.
Come on, West Ham.
Beautiful.
Unlucky, unlucky.
Oh.
West Ham throw on. That's what we need. We need the ball in their half. Throw on, West Ham. Mark Noble, don't do anything stupid. Oh, go on, it's yours. Well played, Diop.
Diop stepped up there. Yeah, I'm replying to the commentator.
Well played. Off you go, Vlasic. Soufal.
Go on, Soufal.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. That's a foul. Pulling his shirt.
Still play on. Play advantage. Play advantage.
Well played, Kroll. Oh, that's all right. Get it. Make it yours. Hassle him. Corner ball.
Oh, he's won a corner.
Oh, come on.
He's got to win a corner for that. Tell you what, the work rate up top, though, between Vlasic and Bowen and Fornals.
Yeah, you can see why he's brought them on.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go. Come on, West Ham.
Shut up, commentator.
Long ball forward. Greenwood on the right-hand side. Tries to find the player inside. Diop knees the ball out for a corner to Manchester United.
Diop has been rock. Yeah, he's been excellent tonight. Really, really done well.
Yeah.
Trev Tube said the same. Him and Johnson, Diop been rock.
Shoots from distance. Oh, Martial cuts back. Fornals.
Well played. It's a
brilliant from Fornals.
On West Ham. 2-on-1.
Go on,
Square.
Vlasic. Use Vlasic. It's too slow. What was Vlasic doing?
It's good. It was a good retrieve there.
Thinking, but why you would thought Vlasic would have just went for it like M10 football just now. Greenwood.
Well covered by Areola. Well covered by Areola. Reminded me of the FA Cup game where Di Canio scored a late one.
What?
Guys, I reckon you're right. You should have kept going. It's getting tense. It absolutely is.
Just look at Vlasic. Like, he kind of slows down. Look, he doesn't. He's not. He slows down there. Why is he slowing down there? Oh.
I don't know. Maybe worrying about offside. I don't know. No, man, he had a player in front of him, didn't he? Thank you, Turf Morehouse. Wouldn't mind us getting through to the next round. We wouldn't mind us getting through to the next round. Areola's grown into this one. Yeah, agreed. Nervy start, and he's.
That's Kroll. Space ball over the top. Oh, unlucky.
That's well played. Well covered. Don't do anything daft, Noble. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck me, he went
was
flying in there. That was Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko.
God, he was lucky he didn't catch him there.
Fernandez. Sanchez.
Well
Oh,
played,
good.
Kroll.
Kroll. Go on. Oh, Vlasic. But no, Van de Beek wins it back. Go on, Alex. Go on, Kroll. Go on, son. Van de Beek.
Well played, well played.
Oh, well done,
That was
Diop.
Diop. Nice little interplay.
Noble,
Don't lose it there, Johnson.
Greenwood shoots from distance. Wide. I'll do. Just get a little bit complacent there.
And there goes my link.
.82 minutes and 42 seconds gone. West Ham still leading 1-0 away from home.
I did indeed, Frank. I did indeed.
Areola. Noble wins the ball with the head.
Make that
Bowen
yours,
wins the ball back.
Owen.
Bowen on the
Make
attack.
that yours. Make that yours. Nice play.
Out wide, Yarmolenko.
Nice play. Come on, Yarmo. Get that in the... Go
Goes
on.
onto his left
Get
foot.
over.
Crosses the ball in, takes a deflection.
Oh.
Goes out for a West Ham corner. Good football, West Ham.
Corner ball, West Ham United. You can watch, Frank. You can do it, boy. You can do it, boy. Clive, yeah, he's shown the quality. He's taken a while to settle in his first game, but he's doing all right. Corner ball, West Ham United.
It's good to see the fans there and their big numbers. Bowen with the corner. Pings the ball in over the top. Oh, back post. No one was there.
No one back post. Make that yours, West Ham. Come on.
Come on, get Billy's back.
Win that back. Win that back, Kroll.
Wow.
Played.
How was he given a foul for that?
Ref.
He got the ball. That still, he did get that ball.
It's taking time, sports stats. You know, I think it's taking. You got to, you know, it'll take him time. I think he'll get there. You know, will he get the numbers that Lingard did last season? Maybe not. But I think it'll take a bit of time for him to show us his best. Ball in, away by Dawson. Bowen has been hard working tonight, hasn't he? Thankless task up front.
As per usual.
Yeah, true. Man United with the ball in their own half.
Fornals is what he's done already. Fornals on the park, what, 10 minutes? And he's been phenomenal. Man United down the left-hand side. Martial cuts inside, gets the ball, puts onto his right foot. Plenty of men back for West Ham. Matic. Neat touch through to Bruno Fernandes. Shoots from distance.
Way over.
Way over the top for goal kick to Areola. Five minutes to go.
Goal kick, West Ham United. Frank, Crowley is going to be good for us. I completely agree. Dan, imagine watching Vlasic 4 times, deciding his ball already. Some players take longer to come good than others. Look at Ben Rama and Fornals. Just pointy. I'd argue Vlasic might be better than Lingard, but for other reasons. Won't get the goals.
Oh, is he there? You're
Oh!
Still. How has Yarmolenko missed that? He's still through. I don't even know who it is. Vlasic. How has Yarmolenko missed that? I don't have a clue. He's chested the ball down, got round Henderson, open goal, had to tap it in and hits the post. Oh no. Man United on the attack. Sancho, Greenwood. Oh, Kroll, well done. I do not know how Yarmolenko's missed that, mate.
He did the hard work, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did the hard work.
Noble's chipped the ball over the top. It's found Yarmolenko, who's chested it around Henderson. Open goal. Tap it in. Hits the post. That's going to go down as one of the misses of the season. Fernandez. Oh, keep it up. Oh, well done, Nobes.
Away it goes. Well defended, West Ham United tonight. Well
I
defended.
love that vision. It's Bowen. It's
Oh,
2 on
nice
1. It's
ball.
3 on 1.
Jared, you got
Use
look,
Noble. Use
left.
Noble.
You left. Look.
Oh my
Go
God! He's
on!
missed this now.
Oh no! Oh God, no! I hope we don't regret that. That's 2 chances.
When I say huge chances, I mean huge chances. Oh my word. Vlasic. Out wide to Bowen. Bowen comes inside to the box. Puts onto his right foot. Keeps going. Shoots. Oh, save from Henderson.
Go on, Jared.
On
Oh,
target,
nice
so
save.
close.
Nice save. That's 3 chances in a few minutes. Oh my good Lord. What do we got? Oh God. This ain't going to go the way. Oh, it won't. It won't.
Oh
it won't,
no,
it
get
won't.
rid of it. Oh, well done, Dawson. West Ham have got everybody back. Defending for our lives just now. Johnson out wide on Greenwood. Greenwood skips by him. Oh, get rid of it. Kroll does enough. Vlasic. Oh, nice play there. Fornals driving through.
Nice play,
There's plenty
nice
of bodies.
play.
Look at Yarmolenko.
Come on,
Look at Bowen.
lads.
Play it to Bowen. Oh, is he going to do the run? No, he's not.
Oh, that was awful. That's awful. That was a poor ball.
Oh, come on, West Ham. Sancho switches play completely over to Greenwood. Collects it inside the 18-yard box. Pings the ball out wide. Oh, that'll do. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. 1 minute to go still. 1 minute to go. Look at
Mandy.
this. Oh, my word. I can't look at Yarmolenko again.
Oh, he did the hard work. He did the hard work. And
Look
then
at
this one. And then this one. I mean, oh, Nobes. Nobes. You could have made, oh.
That was it, wasn't it? That was the one for Nobes. Bowen.
That was the make-up for missed penalty, wasn't it?
30 seconds to go. We're waiting to hear how many minutes injury time.
Keep
Bowen's
it there.
keeping
Keep
in
it
the
there.
corner.
Keep it there. Well played, Bowen.
As well. Oh, nice turn. Oh, my leg.
Oh,
Yarmolenko
nice
drives
turn,
into the
Yarmo.
box.
Go on, Yarmo. Go on. Oh, mate. Where's your leg? Oh, how many chances do we need?
The commentators even said it. West Ham could have scored 4 goals in the last 4 minutes. Come on, West Ham. 4 minutes injury time. 4 minutes.
Where did that come from?
Areola
Where
comes and
did
collects
4
the
minutes
ball.
come
Well
from?
done, son.
Where did 4 minutes come from?
Throws the ball out. Finds Martin Noble on the left-hand side, just coming over the halfway line. Sees the run from Vlasic. It's not Vlasic. It is Vlasic.
Nice
Great ball and great run.
Come on,
Keeps
West
holding the
Ham.
ball.
Take them to the
Makes Martin
sword.
Noble. Nice ball through to Pablo Fornals. Offside. Oh, should be offside in that position. Forney. Oh, come on. Bowen chasing the ball down. Lindelof, Man United. Manchester United still got a hold of the ball on the halfway line. Matic drops deep, collects the ball. Someone go to him. Tries to flick the ball over the top. Well, one back. Van de Beek. Yarmolenko clears out for a corner. Manchester United corner. Bruno Fernandes. Keepers up for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes over the top. Finds the West Ham player.
Away it goes. Go on, West Ham.
The keeper stayed up for Manchester United, and he started working his way back. And he's got the ball on the halfway line. Henderson.
There's 2 minutes left.
Pings the ball long. We'll take that.
That will do. That will do. That will do.
Oh, come on, West Ham.
Have you set up the review?
No. It'll take me 2 minutes. Don't worry. I'll do it. I'm not leaving this game just still. Good clearance there from Ben Johnson. Manchester United throw in deep in their own half. There's 1 minute to go still. 1 minute to go. West Ham have committed 3 bodies up there.
To keep them busy. It's a good tactic.
Oh, well done, West Ham. Alex Kroll hits the referee, blows the whistle, gets a drop ball. Well done. Gives us a little bit of time to hold on to it. Drop ball for West Ham. What's Marsh? What he's doing? You absolute dimwat.
Shut up, mate.
Do you know what? That'll do still. That'll do. Let them do that. Let them time waste. Fernandes has grabbed the ball and gone forward and scored a goal, but referee blew the whistle well before it. It's 10 seconds till time is up and West Ham have got a drop ball. Back to Areola, who's going to ping the ball forward.
Fucking brilliant, lad. Fucking brilliant.
Yes!
Absolutely brilliant. This is exactly the response we wanted. This is exactly the response we wanted.
Exactly what you do.
Exactly what we wanted. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm glad we took it to them. Absolutely brilliant.
You know what? I've just heard the commentator say real shock here. No, it's not, mate.
Sod that. That wasn't a shock. We played well. We played really well. That was exactly the response we wanted.
Mate. That is exactly what West Ham want and needed from that. You know, we've bounced back after disappointment from the weekend.
Even Yarmolenko started to get a little bit better in that game. Even, you know,
apart from that wild miss.
Apart from that, well, it wasn't. I mean, he thought he had it, didn't he? You know, he did the hard work, chested it down. But look, you know, let's not take anything away from West Ham. I don't want to hear any Man United fan go, "Well, it was against our B team." I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Our B team.
You know, exactly. Brilliant. That is exactly what we needed. Fantastic. Right, you're going to set up. I'll go through the comments.
I'll let you do the comments. I'll jump off.
So, you know, I'm going to go as far up as I can go. Don't throw it away, Robert. We didn't throw it away. Fantastic. Father Snowman, we have been the better team. We have matched them yet again. And I don't want to hear from anyone go, well, I was against Man United's B team. I don't give a damn. You know, people are pointing out Yarmolenko and Masuaku and Fredericks and Noble, etc., are meant to be our B team as well. So we gave them as good as we got. I think we matched them yet again. David Moyes going down in history. Dangerous Hammer Dave as one of the best managers in the Premier League from West Ham. If he can do half of what he did at Everton, then we've got a manager that we know is going to keep us up there, going to challenge for competitions. It's going to challenge to be as far up the Premier League as possible. And why not? Why not? Just Pointy. Yarmolenko's a great player, but I feel he doesn't mesh with our play style. I said that at half time. It felt like he didn't sort of like link up very well. It was murder. It was absolutely murder. Longest 60 seconds of your life, Frank. Mark Gallagher, yeah, we win. Daniela, we won. Full time. Well done. Nearly there. Definitely there. So proud of the guys tonight, James Allen. Absolutely. It's the best way to respond, isn't it? You lose a game, you come back and you win the next one. It doesn't matter what competition it is. Don't care. Mandy, absolutely. Who cares what Bruno's doing? It wasted 30 seconds in their own time or 10 seconds or whatever. Man who? Exactly. Vinay. A bit of revenge needed to beat them in the league too. We will. We will. We'll go up there and spank them again with our full team next time. We did it. Come on, you irons, Trini. We did it. Yanka, as boys. Father Snowman could have scored four. I mean, the chances we had at the end, unbelievable. And I just, for a fleeting moment, I was worried that we were going to sort of, we were going to, they'd get a goal back. But we held on. Quattro, yes. Frank, get in. Absolutely. Hate the Spuds. We've done it. Are they losing? Are they still 2-2? Extra time there. Irons, absolutely. Peter K, we're through. Exactly. We just got. We just win every game. Doesn't matter. FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, Premier League. Don't care. Go for them all. Because you don't know how far you're going to go until you actually try. Remember Wimbledon? Remember Oxford United? Away to Wimbledon, away to Oxford, got thrashed. This one we came out. We played with our hearts. Well done, Stuart K. First win since Carlos Tevez goals in 2007. We should have had a couple more as well, but there you go. Get in there, Howard. Absolutely. Trev Tube, we've only gone and done it. Absolutely. Revenge, Frank. Come on. Ben Arnold, come on. Mario, yes. Reese, not me chanting. Don't get sacked for that, mate. I'm happy. We're all happy. Dookie, well done. Absolutely. Brilliant display. Brilliant. Revenge is sweet. It really is, to be honest with you, Crosshammer. It really is. Upton Park. Upton Park, that was easy. Well, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was deserved. Epic. I think we'd have 5 points more in the league if Areola had played all game. Had a nervy start, Epic, but he grew into the game, and I'm really pleased for him as well. Theo, good evening to you. Yarmolenko must go. Yes. Yeah, I can't deny. Mandy, I just knew our second team could take them away. See, second team, it's what I keep asking. What's the second team? It's a squad. It's a squad team. Frank, not being this happy since Ricky was Mario, congratulations, Irons. Peter, come on, you Irons. Janka, Diop was really good this game. Diop was really good. Kral was really good. Areola grew into the game. Noble, thank God he didn't get sent off. Bowen, he played his heart out up front, Vino, Ole's a wanker and he will lose again to West Ham. He absolutely will. Belka, Ole is in the mud. We do not care. Let him sink in the sand, quicksand. Theo, don't think Moyes can move Nobes up top. Don't think Moyes can move Noble up top. Can't Noble needs a rest now for 2 weeks. Frank, Ole at the wheel. 8 Barley. Geez, that was stressful. Fair play, Yarmolenko. He ran today. He ran. Yeah, he ran. Brian, don't want to spoil it. Get in there, you Irons. Absolutely, mate. Frank, with no Rice, no Zuma, no Antonio, for us, United can keep it still. So we know who the lineup is going to be on Saturday against Leeds, don't we? It's obvious. We're going to have Fabianski in goal, Soufal on the right, Zuma, Ogbonna, Creswell. None of them, well, apart from Soufal coming on as a sub. We know they'll play. Declan, Socek in the middle, Fornals, Benrahma, probably Bowen or Vlasic, and Antonio up front, And most of those players got rested today. Brilliant. Belka. Finally, Moyes has beaten United with West Ham. Finally has. Trini, Yarmo actually came alive in the last 10 minutes. Maybe that's how he should be used, in the last 10 minutes. Peter, should have been 4-0 to us. So had enough chances, didn't we? Neil, can you get Nat back on, please? We know what she'll say. It was our B team, and she won't care about it, but the arrogance of Man United and the fans really got to me at the weekend. Really did. Daniela, great win and a great show, guys. Thank you, Daniela. We're coming up with a review in a minute. Anton is setting it up, and we'll be doing the review of the game in a minute. We're through to the 4th round, Brian, and apparently the 4th round is going to be announced now after the game. Dazio, man of the match. Diop, Noble, Areola. I put Crowell in there too, mate, to be honest with you. He had a really good game. Really good debut. What a pleasure it is to watch this team, Ronda and Tony. Absolutely. Absolutely. Makes you excited, doesn't it? NWO. If you doubted Lanzini, bow your head in shame. He played well. He played well. You know, hats off to him. Lee, Irons, evening. Good evening to you, Lee. I hope you're well. Crosshammer, just like Mass, Yarmo 2 needs the time on the pitch. Just think it's a bit late, too late now. However, will probably score loads at his next club. Yeah, Yarmolenko, he's got a few more games to show what he's capable of. Garino, piece of cake, should have been 5. Vina, Yarmolenko's a good player. He's nervous because he's not in the team. That's nice. I don't agree with that. You can't be nervous. He's a seasoned pro and a seasoned international. I wouldn't say that he was nervous at all. But it just doesn't seem to fit in this team. Frank, what character and spirit from the boys tonight to get a result at Old Trafford? Absolutely. Mark R, who loves you? Come on, you Irons. Vegeta, West Ham, absolutely. Dazio, 5 at 5-1 and £3 for 1-0 at 18-1. Wow. Dan, Diop and Krul were bloody immense. Absolutely agree, mate. Mario, Yarmolenko and Noble could have finished the job with 2-0. Yeah, they could have done. John Layton, what a game again. Yarmolenko holding on to the ball too long. Yeah, he didn't he, a couple of times. Beyond the 90, well done, lads. Get these glory hunters out of the EFL, says the Leicester. Oh, hello, mate. Sorry, I was almost going to say Liverpool, but it's not. It says Leicester City. Well done. Yeah, absolutely. We're really proud of the team tonight. Hornswosler, nice result. Just wish it was the league result. Good to see our C team doing so well. Mandy, we won because we played with heart. Noble, Diop and Krul, immense. Bowen never saw. Bowen ran his socks off tonight. Did really, really well tonight. Dan, sometimes I like to pour custard that. Let's not go there, Dan. Neil, anyone think we need another striker? Yeah, I do. I do. Areola, he got better. He was excellent. He got better. Good evening, Wolfram von Eschenbach. My takeaway, none of us had our real teams, but with Man United having greater depth in the squad, we really showed what we can do with our boys. So proud. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miche, well deserved. Bravo, West Ham. Absolutely. Paul Chambers, Diop, man of the match, Rock. Krul, man of the match from Moss. Lee, the dog's bollocks. Absolutely. Anthos. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I'm coming out to Cyprus next month, Anthos. Remind me where you are because my memory is like a sieve. Jill Jane, good evening to you. We've done it absolutely, and we deserved it as well. Pete Chapman, we are absolutely massive. Trini, our second team is better than their second team. We have become hard to beat. Look at the ethos in the whole squad now. You know, doesn't matter who Moyes puts out. You know, most of the players are in the Moyes mould, and that's really, really good to see. Dazio. Areola should keep his place. I think he might not keep it, but I would like to see Areola play a bit more. Frank, the RG kit is our lucky kit. Yeah, keep it on. Every game, home game and away game. Anthos, man of the match, Yarmolenko for running at least 2 minutes. Paul Chambers, Yarmo was decent tonight. Credit where it's due. He wasn't that good in the first half. He got better, as someone said, he got better as the game wore on. Father Snowman, Chelsea and Spud's penalties. Oh, wish they could both go out. John Layton, we was unlucky with Yarmolenko and Noble shots. Yep, they both look like they will need to be carried on to the coach. Garino, cue the BBC and the media reporting that West Ham beat a Man United side that made 11 changes and who underperformed. You know that's going to happen. I don't give a shit what they say. You know, we can only play the team that we're that's put in front of us, and we did our job tonight. Mandy, going to wind Mary up now from She Devils Man United. What an amazing win. Absolutely. Daniela, tell her if she wants to come on our show one day, Mandy. We'd like to wind her up as well. No, it's pens in the spur. Don't care. Gareth, Diop a monster tonight. Diop, getting better and better. He played really, really well. Mark, so proud of the lads. Absolutely. Belkar, someone needs to check when we have West Ham beating Man United in the cup. The cup. remember the league. Cup. Is that Di Canio in the cup? That was the cup, wasn't it? Michael P. Man United won't be winning this cup or any other this season. No, I reckon I thought it was. Yeah, Di Canio. Anthos. Thought we played a lot better than Sunday. Not just because we won. No, I think we played all right on Sunday as well, to be honest with you. I think we're just unlucky. Brian, what a result. Very happy to have him from Mexico. Welcome, mate. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Lingard was rubbish. That's why we didn't sign him. Because he just doesn't produce. David M, what an amazing response. Absolutely. Well done, West Ham. So happy, Joan. Peter, happy with that 1-0, but should have been more. Absolutely. Review at 9:55 in 2 minutes time, people. If you click that link now, you'll get to the review and be waiting for us when we switch over. So click that link. I'll put it back up in a minute. Dawson, man of the match. Diop played very well. See? Dawson, Diop, Krul, Noble, they've all been named as man of the match. Absolutely brilliant. What a game from Quattro. James, how was your namesake Masuaku Stelaku? He was all right, but I still want to see more end product from him, but he's coming back from injury. So if he can do, if he can do the business on the pitch, hey, I'll be the first to commend him. I'll say that for any player. Markar, Yarmolenko played well, never mind the post, get over it. He got better in the game. I wouldn't say he played well throughout the whole lot. Anil, brilliant performance by all who played. Absolutely. Yanka, Noble, better striker than Yarmo. English Folker, yes, that'll piss off my 2 Mank brothers and my 2 Mank son-in-law. You poor lad. 2 Mank brothers and 2 Mank son-in-laws. Mate, what did you do to deserve that? James Farm, we ran out of legs, but still got the result. Absolutely. Rhonda and Tony get Natalie on as this is another cup they won't win this season. Everyone wants to have a word with Natalie. The Natalie jinx is broken, Garino. That is very true. Dan Walker, amazing that still. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Vino, I want Areola to start against Leeds. He has better distribution. I think he will eventually be our first starter, but might take a bit more time. Theo, Yarmolenko was statistically the worst player on the pitch this evening. That does not surprise me. He got better. Hornslosner, do we know yet what Frederick's injury is? It sounds like it may be a hammy. Such a shame because we said at the beginning of the season, pre-season, the only thing holding certain players back are their injury records. Yarmolenko, Fredericks, Lanzini. And the first of those 3 looks to be out maybe for a few weeks. Mario, Areola deserved to start against Leeds. The draw is after, Robert, so let's find out who we're going to play. Come on, give us a home game. Come on, let's cheer the lads on in an evening cup game. Winning is what I do, Fo. Absolutely. Good to see you on Sunday, Fo, by the way. Where are the Dawson haters? Yarmo, Noble, great job, Markar. Absolutely. Dan, Stella, if you need me for the review, let me know. Could be, mate. I'll get Anton to send you a link. Mandy, how did we win that without Rice, Socek, and Antonio? Well, this is it. It's a squad game. It's a squad game. That's what it's all about. That's why we won it. Father Snowman, gotta say, Natalie, I like Natalie, but she did annoy. She kind of got to me a little bit in the preview on Sunday because it was just too much of an arrogant sort of approach, to be really honest with you. But she's a lovely girl. We'll have her on anytime. Frank Butcher, honestly, United without Ronaldo, bang average and will struggle to win games. David M, apparently before the game, people were saying their second team vastly superior than ours. Well, look how that turned out. Theo, Areola, man of the match. Fo, Diop, man of the match. Cross out. Isn't it great when we all disagree with there wasn't one standout man of the match? We've had Areola, Diop, Dawson, Krul, all these players have been named as man of the match. They've all played brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. Crosshammer, Diop is looking like his old self again. Krul looked a talent too, absolutely. Stevie, 72,000 capacity, so wasn't the Mickey Mouse Cup to them. There you go. They took it seriously. They thought they were going to fucking spank us tonight. I'm so fucking happy. And I know I shouldn't swear, but I don't give a shit. Belka, can we get the facts straight? Noble's an excellent penalty taker, and De Gea is a terrible penalty taker. Against United in the lead, De Gea won and Noble lost. Yeah, it was a bad penalty. It wasn't a great save, to be really honest with you. Anil, I don't think Fredericks is badly injured. He was sitting on the bench afterwards, and he looked like he walked off, fairly easily as well. So, acid joke. Good evening to you. We certainly didn't play like we were happy to go out. Exactly. We weren't. We want to win. Why not win everything you can? I want a cup. I want a trophy on the, on the cabinet this season. I really do. At the end of the season, I want to see a trophy that will lift the spirits of the team. Absolutely, will lift the spirits of the team. Don't care what it is. League Cup, FA Cup. Cup. Why not go for all three? Why not go for the treble? Why not go for the 3 cups this season? Have them all sitting there. Imagine that. Imagine that. I don't care what competition it is. We've got to win them all. Howard, still, we made 10 changes. We have a better squad and team togetherness. Right, there you go. Is it starting? Right, it's starting. There's the link. We'll carry on with all the comments, etc. afterwards. Click on that link right now, and we'll chat again. Well, whilst Anton starts it. Foe, Stella Soaku, have you found your new unicorn, Stelenko? No. Love seeing the new guys. So exciting. From Carl, Jill Jane, I love this bloody team. We all love this team. Frank, right, go and join the link. Let's give it to you again, because there's still loads and loads and loads and loads comments. Loads of comments. So where's the link? We are going live now. I've lost the link. You know where to go, people. Let me see if I've got the link here. I can't find it. So just join us, and you know where we are. Thank you for